Hello, everyone. I am Alvin Monk 500, and this is Inky News, our first segment of the interview series. With us today, we have Erin Lehn, the voice of Audrey in Bendy Dark Revival. Thank you to everyone here for joining us, the artist and Erin.
Yay! Thank you for having us here.
Yay!
Let's see.
Hello, Erin. I'm so excited.
Hello.
I'm so excited to see you and to hear you. It's oh my god! I cannot say how excited I am to see the Audrey voice actor. It's so cool. I cannot take any words to say how happy I am to see and hear you. Oh god.
You sweetheart. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm going to give you a little bit of this.
I love you too.
Thank you for being here with us.
I'm so glad.
Inky News, can I leave and come again because of my nickname is.
I can
right
actually change
now.
your nickname if you want. It's saying I can change it for you, like rename it if you want me to.
Please make it for me.
What do you want to just be like your Twitter handle, which was you find it again. Sorry. Where is it? Shoot. Here we go. It was silly_kiddo, right? That was you?
Yep. That's
okay.
me.
Okay, I'm just
Thank
gonna
you.
do that very quick. No problem.
Thank you. Thank you
no
very
problem.
much.
There you go. It should be changed. There you go. All right. Now, let me get the list of questions out, which are all right here in this little handed in the envelope.
That's a very special envelope.
Yay!
So we got them printed out here.
Oh my gosh.
I went all professional on this. So everyone, or Audrey, I mean Erin. Oh geez, sorry. I'm really nervous. I apologize. Okay, so Erin, question number 1.
Yes. All right.
Can you give us a little bit of background about yourself and how you got into voice acting and writing? Since I know you're both a voice actor and a writer.
Yeah, right. And basically for the same amount of time too, which is really interesting. So I went to school, I went to college, and I was a communications major. And I left college and I didn't do anything with my major. I went off and became a full-time RVer. I went and did all kinds of other things except for anything that had to do with my major. So I for a while actually. And then I ended up actually I traveled around the country. I lived in a bunch of different places, and I ended up in Charleston, South Carolina, and I was working for a big tech company that had it's called Blackbot is the name of the company, and it's a computer software company that develops software for nonprofit organizations. So it was a pretty big thing. There's a lot of companies around the world that use this software. So because the company was so big, they had this huge on-hold messaging system that had like hundreds of prompts. And they also had these computer-based training modules, and they had a guy's voice and they had a gal's voice for it. Well, I was working sort of in the multimedia department. I was kind of moonlighting, is that what you call it? I was actually working in a different department, but sometimes I was working in the multimedia department too. And I just happened to be in the manager's office one day when he got an email that said that the woman who was the voice of the on hold message system and the female voice of those training modules was moving to Tennessee. And he's like, oh, great. Now I don't have a voice for this. And he, at that time, it was a while back. So at that time, the person needed to come in and record. And I just was there and I was like, hey, I would like to have a chance to audition for that if possible. And so I got on the mic in his booth right then. He gave me a bunch of scripts and he sent it out to all the vice presidents and all the people in charge of, who could be the voice. And I don't even know if other people auditioned for it, but I got it. So that was kind of a cool thing. So I got it. So this was a while ago. This was like in 1999, perhaps. And so I was working at that company for a while, and then I did start doing writing. I was an HTML specialist at the job, but I also had to write copy for these little websites I was designing that were just internal. So then all of a sudden, as you can, at that same time, all of a sudden my writing sort of sneaks in and the voiceover sort of sneaks into my career. But then after I was at that company for about 6 years, I decided, boy, I really would like to not be working for again. So I left again on another RV road trip for about 2 years around the country and ended up in Portland, Oregon. Somehow weirdly decided that I needed to be the publisher of this natural health magazine. So I bought the rights to run a natural health magazine, the Portland edition of it, and it's called Natural Awakenings. And that's where my writing came into play. And the acting came back in because being a publisher of a magazine that relied solely on advertising sales was super duper stressful. I mean, it was just like crushing because we were, my husband and I were the ones trying to go around. We were the ones running this thing. And we were trying to sell advertising, and it was very hard, and it was very like soul crushing to be told no all the time, and to see that, wow, we're not making enough money right now to like sustain this business that we bought. So I was thinking I need some, it was really stressful. I needed some help. I wanted to go into therapy, but therapy was really expensive. But it was not acting classes. I went to acting classes, and that became my therapy and got me back into the world of voiceover, because literally one night I went into it was a Meisner on-camera acting class that I was taking, which really was, it was so helpful for me. I went into class one night, and right next door to the class that I was taking was a voiceover talent agency, and they were looking for an intern. And so I was like, I would love to work in that agency. So let me go ahead. And the second I got out of class that night, I was like, hi, my name's Erin. I've done voiceover work before, blah, 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 blah. I take classes with this person. Would you please be interested in meeting me? And she said, yes. And then I ended up working in the agency and learning the behind the scenes. I know, right? And now, so her name is Stacy, and she owns In Both Ears, which is talent agency located in Portland, Oregon. But it's like these little cosmic things I feel like always came into play. Like, oh, I was crushed by this trying to sell advertising. So since I can't afford therapy, but I can afford a $25 a week work, like acting workshop, that's where I'm going to go. And then that stuck me next to the In Both Ears talent agency that just happened to be needing an intern, And so that's why I'm just saying, like, the writing and the acting always at the same time, they seem like they merged. And in fact, I originally got into acting in college. I was a theater actor in college, and then also so writing a lot and theater acting a lot. And so, so just everything kind of just always seemed to collide at the same time. And so here we are today talking to you and everybody here, right?
Yes, right.
Well, that answered quite a few of my questions. That answered a good, what is it? Good 2 or 3 questions. So let's see. Let me find the next one.
I don't know if you've noticed this yet, but I can be long-winded.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Let's see. Here we go. What types of writing do you do in particular? Which I know you said mainly wrote magazines and stuff, or writing magazines. But yeah, is there any other type of writing you did?
Well, yeah, I actually wrote a book
Ooh,
about the most recent RV journey. And it was a 7-year project. It was called Little Snowbirds, and it was about Patrick, my husband, and our 2-year RV road trip around the country. And I tried to get an agent and everything for it. Like, it took so long, so it was my first time of doing it, and I had to come up against a lot of parts of myself. First of all, uh, fear, fear. So like I would do it, and I'm like, well, the closer I get to this, the more that means I'm gonna have to like try to publish this, and the world will have to read it. So I like would put it aside for a long time
yeah.
out of like fear of putting myself out there, and that was a struggle. But I got the book done. I tried to get a few agents, but by that time I was like, you know what? I'm not even trying to make this book like anything huge. I'm just excited that I finished the book,
Yeah.
and so I decided to self-publish it. And I put it on Amazon for a while, and it was out there for years. And only recently did I decide, you know what? I don't like my prologue or my epilogue, so I'm just going to take it down right now, and then maybe redo those two things and put it back up. I loved the middle of the story, but a little piece of me was just like, I want to change it up.
I
And
got
they
you.
don't let you just change it and then repost it. I had to take the whole thing down. But yeah, so I wrote a book. And I used to write for some websites in the RV world. And yeah, I do a lot of just writing and editing in the natural health arena forever. So anything you ever need to know about natural health, I know a little bit about everything there's possibly to know.
Nice. Let's see. Next question. Sorry, let's see. Where is it? Where is it? I lost track. I'm sorry. I lost track.
Oh no, lose track all you want. We got this.
We got more people joining the call. Let's see.
Oh yes. That the host, see, the host always has to be, you're looking at the chat room,
Mm,
you're looking at the interviews, you're letting people in. You got it. You got a lot going on there.
thank you. Let's see. Where is it? All right, that's another question we did. Okay. I found another one.
Oh yeah,
What is your favorite voiceover job you've ever had?
Audrey. It really truly is. Like, this is my, because there's so much that
Audrey.
came with it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I mean, there is some that I really loved for themselves. I was the voice of a local eco-friendly fast food chain called Burgerville, and I was the voice for like 2.5 years. And I
Nice.
loved that because my friends always heard me on the radio. So people would get so excited and be like, I heard you on the radio. And I loved the commercial spots. They were amazing. And I loved being part of it, you know? So I loved being part of some kind of like a local, like, you know,
Yeah.
it was really neat to be in this local scene. And there's also another, there's this virtual receptionist agency called Ruby Receptionist. And I was the voice of Ruby for like 6 years. And I
Nice.
loved that job as well because I also loved the advertising agency and I loved what the company stood for. And it literally was like people who were helping to answer the calls from potential customers, but they're doing it with heart. So I
Yeah.
love that, you know. So I love anything that like aligns with who I want to be in the world. And so this Audrey thing though, I have gotten so much out of this that I mean, even you, and everybody here, like I got a new beautiful world filled with creative kind people as part of my experience of being Audrey. How can I not
Yeah.
like absolutely love that, you know? So
Yeah.
and I just love Audrey herself. She's amazing. She's a very strong character. I love watching that she got thrown into this experience and she navigated her way
Oh.
through, and you know, so I mean just her journey, she's like on the hero's journey. And so
Yeah.
this girl gets to like just, I got to voice such an amazing character, and I got a family in addition to it, you know? So
Hmm.
thank you all.
Yep. All right. Let's see. Next question we got is we got two more non-bendy related questions, and then we
Nice.
can start jumping to the bendy stuff.
Sweet.
These two are kind of quick ones. Who is your favorite cartoon character and why? I feel like I have to ask that as like an aspiring cartoonist.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, totally. Well, you know, I'm trying to think of like all time, and I would have to say Mickey Mouse was my favorite character, just because of what Mickey Mouse and the whole Disney World and everything experience. Like it just signifies joy and happiness and fun and everything. But if you want to know, like, just Bob of Bob's Burgers is an amazing like animated character that I love too. Just for God, I guess he's kind of on a hero's journey as well. I mean, the guy has so many odds stacked against him, and he just powers through, you know? So I don't know, like I like characters a lot for their personality,
Yeah.
and their facial expressions and things, you know? So like, so as an aspiring cartoonist, like, yeah, so things about them that make me happy is their facial expressions, and knowing all the ways that, you know, they're so deep. I guess deep, is that the right word? All the ways that we can tell what they're thinking, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. I'll have to write that down.
Right?
Let's see. Then next question is very similar. It's your favorite video game character and why.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so
Well, wait,
that's a hard
not
one.
counting Audrey. Not counting Audrey.
I know, right?
No, Audrey is the
I
best.
know, right? And I say in the Bendy, oh, this is my kitty cat.
Aw.
Yeah, I need to put it right over here. I know, right? This is Lumi Kitty. She'll probably be hanging out with us.
Kitty,
Aw.
kitty.
Is that
Hold on.
Betty?
Oh my gosh. You know what? I mean, my favorite video game character. So I go way back in video games, like way, way, way back. But I'm still kind of so focused in this right now in our Bendy world. Do you mind if I stay in the Bendy world?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
Just don't pick
Okay,
Audrey though.
that's fine. Okay. Not Audrey. There's something that I really do find is very, very special about Baby Bendy.
Aw.
And it's a facial expression thing and a showing up thing. And it seems like you can just tell that there's so much. And I don't like, there's just something about Baby Bendy's facial expressions, and then what the little things that we're getting to know, you know, through the game,
Yeah.
that we're not 100% sure on though. But yeah, I don't know. So Baby Bendy is just very dear to my heart. I guess I like anything that's like cute, you know?
Yeah.
Like I love cute game characters. There's gosh, I can't even think right now. There's a few more. Brandon, I'll get back to you on this and and
Okay.
let you know.
While on
I
the
have
topic
more.
of
My
baby,
brain's not.
sorry, I cut you off. Sorry, finish what you were saying, Erin.
Oh no, no, no. I was just thinking I have more, but my mind is not thinking of them right now. Like I'm literally thinking of characters, and it's like, what is the name? What is their character's name? So I will get back.
Okay. On the topic of Baby Bendy, or Benders as we call them. I remember when they first showed off his design to like the old, like the Fat Mojo plushies. That
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I was showing my friends because they know how much I love this game in the world, and I was like, Bendy with a suit, guys! It's Bendy with a suit. I'm like, I'm so happy. Look at him. And they were like, it's just Bendy with a suit. I'm like, yeah, that's the point. It's Bendy with a suit.
Right, that's exactly it, right?
We didn't know much about him yet, so
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
but you already like fell in love, right?
Mhm.
With that suit. Like there's just something about it. So dapper, right? Like
yes.
just a dapper little fellow. That's it. Yeah. And I mean, yeah, it's Bendy with the suit, but there's something like super duper cute and adorable about it.
Mhm.
Because if you do think about it, yeah, the suit in itself, like what is that saying, you know?
Yeah.
Like just as if, you know, the animator, like what are they wearing and why are they wearing it and what does it say about them? Like you have this opportunity to like say so much with so little, right? And
Mhm.
you just having that reaction too, and your friends are like, okay, Bendy with the suit. Yeah. And you're like, no, it's Bendy with the suit. Like so good.
Yeah. Yeah, like I'm really happy that I got to where I'm sorry, geez, stuttering a lot. I'm very happy to be where I am
Oh.
today and like have like so many met so many friends along the way. And even
Mhm.
like everyone here. Everyone I'm considering a friend here because all you guys are so nice, and you guys were overall so nice and stuff. So thank you.
Yes. Yeah, right. And that's it, isn't it? I mean, if there's anything that we're noticing from this and that I was so excited about even before you guys knew who I was watching you all in secret and I was seeing people interacting and engaging with each other, on Twitter and I saw art coming out on people's Instagram profiles and I was saving them. I was like, bookmarking everything and I was seeing how much you all were keeping the spirit of the game alive while you waited with the greatest and the utmost of patience and how you stuck together and so yeah, I'm just gonna I'll never forget how beautiful that is and I'm still experiencing the beauty of it and we all are, right?
Yeah. I kept telling my friends like when we were like during the about roughly 4-year period of wait. I told my friends like I said it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out in a year now. It's gonna come out. And when you guys finally announced it on Halloween of that night, like the last Halloween, like I was like, my heart stopped mid like when we were like hanging it. I had a couple friends who came over on Halloween. I was like, oh my god, are they gonna do it? And then like my heart, I was all I could talk about the rest of the night was on this Bendy. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Right? You're like, is this real? Is it really real? Can I really get excited
Yeah.
about it? Or I'm just like, yeah, it's so good. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I was freaking out when I found out it was real. I was like, oh, because the year before, I'm so glad I thought it was coming out the previous year at Halloween. And I was not ready for it. I was going through a really, really, really rough time. And I was like, please do not come out this Halloween, if anything, because I want to be like, I want to be in a really good mind
Yeah.
space for this thing to happen. But sometimes things happen in people's worlds, and I had a unfortunate incident that happened in my world like right before that. So I was like, no, please, I can't. I'm not ready for it yet. So by the time it did come, and then I was like in a totally different mind space a year later, and then that came out, and I was like, I cannot wait. I cannot wait to meet you all. I cannot wait to to say hi. Oh,
I'm glad. I'm glad. Like they got like to work on another year then for
yes.
because like one, it not only made the game better, probably I'm assuming, and
Yeah.
two,
Yeah.
obviously it helped you out too because like everyone has this like a time in their life when they have like a rough patch and then they have to,
Yeah.
like rely on like patching it up. If that makes sense, like trying to patch it up.
Yes.
That
That
can
was
take so
me.
much time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes, right. I mean, it
Mhm.
did. It took, there's still little remnants of it right now, but it took me till that full year to get into a
Yeah.
mind space that I was like, yes. So I really feel like I don't know what was working in my favor then. Whatever worked, it worked in all of our favors too, because yeah, I was just able to welcome the experience. And in October of 2021, I was not. Yeah, it was rough. So yeah, it happened the exact perfect time for everybody, right? Like, yeah,
Yeah.
so I could really engage and jump in and like be like my brightest, and not saying that I'm always my brightest self, but I'm back to feeling like actually an even better version of who I was before,
Mhm.
So like I was able
Exactly.
to evolve and heal and yeah, so it was perfect timing. That's another thing too. I'm like, the timing was perfect. The timing was absolutely perfect when this thing came out. So again,
Mhm.
just everything, like all these like I just always think the cosmic universe is in our favor a lot, It's
Mhm.
working with us a lot. Yeah.
Okay, now we're gonna start jumping into the bendy questions, everyone. We got, let's see, the first bendy question. How does it feel? I know you kind of answered this already, but I'm gonna say it again. How does it feel to be a part of the Bendy series and fandom? Which I know you just said it, but
Yeah, I know. No, that's beautiful. No, I mean, just I will say it again and I will continue saying it. I love it. I am so happy. I feel so blessed. I feel so welcomed and loved. And I feel like I'm part of a very creative community that we are all bouncing ideas off of one another and supporting one another. I just feel that I'm part of this beautiful family. And I'm so lucky that I got to be a part of it.
I'm happy. I'm happy you guys are a part of it too, and you're a part of it too, Erin.
Thank you.
Let's see.
We're happy to.
Yay!
Next question. Where is? Oh, here we go. What were your first impressions of Bendy as a series, and did you know about Bendy? Well, you kind of answered the second part. Did you know what Bendy was before landed the role of Audrey? Pretty much.
Yes, you know what? I knew because my friend Erin, so Erin Landon and I
Oh
go
yeah,
way back. We actually took that acting class together. That's how
cool.
I met him. And then we also both worked in the talent agency, and he was boy Aaron and I was girl Aaron. So I knew that he was in it, and I was like, how cool for you. And Lonnie Manella also in it.
Yeah.
So I was definitely aware of it, and I thought it was cool. But I didn't know at the time like how deep and amazing the world was.
hmm So Audrey and Sammy go way back then.
Yes, isn't that crazy? Like we never would have known. Like I look at some pictures like of us way back, just us and just like, wow, we had no idea that we were gonna be on this journey together. Like
Yeah.
we've always like our energies are very compatible. And so it's just kind of fun to like have Aaron, just like have him be part of this. It's something that is this special, and then him because he is supposed so special to me as well. And it's like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, one of my most favorite people on the whole planet also got to be in this game with me. Like, what's happening here? Yeah, I love him. I love him so much, and he lives, in New York City, and he's on the other coast. But
Just like
we
me.
recently did, yeah. Oh, I love it.
Also, what were we gonna say? I'm sorry, I was interrupting you mid sentence.
Oh, no, 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 no. You're good. No, that was it. I love it. I love
Okay.
yeah, so that was yeah, that was my first knowing of the existence of the game was Aaron being in it. And then realizing Lonnie was in it. And yeah.
Lonnie is like amazing from what I've seen because she not only was Heidi, right? She was Heidi, and
Hmm.
but she also was Rouge the
And
Bat in the early Sonics,
yes,
and
yeah.
she voiced a couple of the Koopalings in Mario, I believe, recently. Because I was looking like through everyone's IMDb, like who worked on the game. I was like, um, for people who don't know, I'm a really big Sonic fan as well as Bendy.
Oh,
So um, one of my friends, John, who I was talking about, is also a very big fan of Sonic. So he's like, wouldn't it be cool if you got to interview Rouge the Bat? And I'm like, yeah, maybe one day, but
yeah, right? Anything is possible, right?
mhm. Just a pencil in the dream, as Jojo says. Next question
I love
is,
it. Yes.
let's see, wait. Oh, here we go. How now? Here's this question: how behind the scenes did you land the role of Audrey? Was it difficult?
You know what? It's really interesting. So before Audrey, I was booking small parts, like littler part. Some of them could be maybe 2 pages worth of characters.
Yeah.
I do have some roles on Star Trek Online that were bigger roles, and some other ones in some other video games, but they were never super duper huge. So
Mhm.
when I got an audition from Lonnie. I was going to see if I had a piece of paper that showed how much copy I had on it. It wasn't much. It was like a paragraph. So I just assumed, and it had a picture of Audrey, and then it had like the first lines when and they were slightly different because it was the audition lines.
Yeah.
So I think they just kind of made something a little bit longer, but it was about her, being there and needing some more copy because there was only 800 more frames to go, and
Mhm.
there was more lines there, but I didn't think that it was a big character. I just assumed because I've only booked like bit parts that this was a bit part. So I was like, oh, cool. I'll go and audition for this bit part in this video game. That sounds really cool, but I did not expect it to be what it was. So when I auditioned and then I found out that they wanted to touch base with me a few more times. I was like, wow, this is really interesting because I just this small character, right? And then Lauren was the one who was like, oh no, we're actually looking at you for the player's character. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? You know, and they're like, yeah, Audrey. And then she told me a little bit more. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Then I start freaking out and getting all like nervous about it, like, oh no, now I want it, but I'm scared.
Oh.
And oh, I hope they pick me, you know. So I was not like when I first realized how big of a role it was that I was auditioning for, I'm just like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
suddenly I'm really nervous and really excited, but oh my gosh, I hope I get it. You know, so it was like a different journey from the oh cool, I'd love to be in this
Oh,
Bendy game too. Oh my gosh, oh wow. You know, it just turned into something like
yeah,
I was so nervous. Yeah. So
Oh.
I
it was
can
cool.
imagine.
I know, right?
Oh,
Kitty.
hello, kitty.
I know, right? Here's Lumi's
Hello,
tail.
kitty.
Here she is.
Hello,
Lumi.
Lumi.
Is it her or
Hi.
him?
This is a her. And
Uh,
sometimes okay, I'll just keep, sometimes she
oh.
turns around and looks the other way. So I'm just, okay, she's good. Now she's sitting. She'll just be near
Oh,
us.
what is her name?
Lumi, like luminescent, but
Oh,
short for
that's a beautiful
luminescent.
name. That's such a
Oh,
beautiful name.
oh, thank you. She's got these beautiful eyes. So that's why we kind of changed it. At the shelter, her name was
W-
Earl Grey, but we changed
Wow.
it. Yeah.
We have another special guest apparently who is trying to join us.
Oh, yeah?
May or may not be a man with a pencil and a dream. So let's let him in.
It may or may not. I wonder who it is.
Yeah, I wonder who it is as
Joey.
well.
I know, right? Somebody crashing?
Is it Joey? Oh my God. That is it, Joey. I knew it. I knew it.
There we go.
Joey.
Yay, hi.
Hello.
I just came to see the cat butts.
I know, right? Here, we got a cat
Well,
butt
good
right
to
here
see you.
for you.
Hello, cat butt.
Lumi Heine. Cheese.
Hello, Dave.
Hello there. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thank you
Brandon?
for joining us.
Well, thanks for answering the door when I kicked it open. Erin,
Yes.
how have you been? How's school?
Oh my gosh, everything's amazing.
How's work at the studio?
Well, Dad, sometimes they keep me working late. They
Rewind.
keep me working.
Spoiler.
I love it.
Is Joey came to see his daughter?
Yes, that's it.
Check on
After
him.
30 years, he came to see his daughter.
Yes,
Finally.
there might be people after her or something. Normally that would say young man or young whoever, but sometimes it's something else.
We never know, right? There's all kinds of creepy down there.
What's
Mhm.
happening? Thanks for letting me bust into your conversation.
You're, of course,
Please
Dave.
continue.
We love
Continue.
you.
Okay.
Just
We love you.
the dark puddles observing.
Okay. All right. So, next question we got is where is it? Okay. It's kind of on the topic of okay. So what is the inspiration behind Audrey's voice?
Oh, the inspiration, like as far as like from my perspective,
Yes.
yeah. So basically, I got the opportunity. So once I did book Audrey, I got a lot more backstory on who she was, what her, like her as a person, right?
Mhm.
And so basically, I mean, you'll notice that Audrey's voice isn't really so much different than my regular voice. I mean, there is an Audrey voice that I get into, but literally every time before a session, Dave can probably attest to the things that Lauren would do to get us into our spaces. But mine was always me and Lauren would get me right here into my heart. So
Aw.
Audrey is the voice of my heart. Aw,
That's
and
so
just even
nice.
thinking about that, like, yeah. So it was just always like here, because sometimes, as you know, when I get really excited, I pitch up really super high. So I was like, oh no, that's not Audrey, Erin. We got to get you right back down here. So yeah, so sometimes we'd even have to do little exercise and stuff. But
Yeah.
it was through conversations with Lauren actually and her conversations with the Meatly. So those two really fleshing out who this amazing character is and what makes her tick, and what they wanted players to experience with her. Oh,
Yeah.
look at the dog. But so that was it. So then I got the opportunity to help bring that to life. And somewhere in conversations with my dear Lauren, as you know, my VO soul sister, we decided we came that this is where Audrey lived, literally in my heart. Yeah. Yeah. Aw, you guys.
We have a question about like that soul sister relationship later, so we'll get to that.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Let's see. Next question. Oh, this one's from
Dave,
one of my
who is that
friends.
dog?
Because I asked
Oh,
a couple
yeah.
I asked a couple of my close friends like for a couple questions. Like because at some point I was stumped. So Willow, if you're watching, this one's for you. They asked if you could voice any non-Bendy or JoJo Studios character, what would you pick? Like hypothetically.
Hypothetically. So, like I like the idea of voicing things. So I like cute things. I like Genshin Impact. I kind of like their cute characters in Genshin Impact. I would like to voice anything that would exist in a fairy realm. I like as far as like if there's anything, I don't even know if they have but I like to voice characters, I think, also that are evil. Like I never get booked on an evil anything, so it would be kind of fun to like do something really devilish, So
Yeah.
I like super duper cute, and I would also like to do something because I had a character one time. Gosh, what was it for? It was for. Oh, Dave, what have we worked on with Lonnie stuff? There was something Magic Legends. I was the voice of this character for quite some time. And at some point in time, they switched out the character. So I was actually had the character, was doing was recording the stuff for the character. And at some point they had a meeting. They're like, oh no, Erin doesn't have, no offense to you, Erin, but you're not the right voice for this character. It's like, what? And they're like, yeah, you need to be like tougher. And it's like, I can be tough. Apparently maybe I can't. Maybe I am the fairy realm. But yeah, it would be kind of fun. Because honestly, when I karaoke'd recently, it was my friend April's birthday. And we decided to start doing Disney tunes, and we did The Little Mermaid.
You're good.
And I used to love The Little Mermaid. So Ursula the Sea Witch, I did her little song. And I channeled her so well. Like everybody in the karaoke booth with me was like, what? I did not know you had that in you. And I'm like, yeah, see, I do have these things in me. But but mostly I guess, yeah, fairy realm stuff would be fun. But it would be fun, to kind of be a little feisty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting, but we need to sing Christian to the whole family of Drew.
Yeah, it's a Drew family reunion.
Yes, exactly. I love that, right?
The Ink Demon is the son of Joey Drew. It's true.
Yeah, I
It's
was
true.
gonna say,
We
not all
need
the
to get-
kids are here.
Almost.
right?
Almost.
I will
did.
turn to mashed potatoes if Sean joins. Nobody
Yeah.
can stop me.
I second that
Alvin
motion.
Monk-
I'm
Alvin
going
Monk
to
500,
cry.
You should make that happen. A family, or maybe a family like intervention.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Yeah.
You
You're
can
giving
be
me
Alvin Monk
ideas.
500 is, yes, right? Do you like that? You can be the therapist.
Dad,
We're
you
all in.
gotta quit the eating. It's getting to be a bit much.
Mr. Drew, what's your doggy name?
Oh, this is Louis.
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 And he's my little Italian greyhound,
Hello,
and he's
Louis.
really mean, and he's my guard dog, and you can see like he's like you can't
Oh,
look at him without trying to fight
so
you.
cute.
And he's wearing his Batman shirt.
Aw.
Yeah, sure. Very vicious.
Yeah,
I-
he's a vicious boy, and he's been running around the house all morning. As soon as I got on, he came over here and got on my lap. He's like, nope, I won't be part of
Aw.
it. Part
Oh,
of the,
he's such a baby.
and then I got a
I finished the book today. The name Dreams comes to life, and I thought your doggy name is Boris. Your buddy.
okay. Well, yeah, maybe in the books. Books kind of run parallel to what we do in the game world. So yeah, I really don't I can't speak to what's in the books, or we're in a different universe.
Oh.
The books are really cool
I
though. I've been
enjoy
reading those. Sorry, Dave.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, which I understand that. I mean, same thing goes with like Star Wars and Star Trek and all the other genres out there that have books and movies and TV shows. The fandom just loves it all, like I do, and you want them all to be part of a big happy family. But maybe eventually that stuff happens, but initially, not right now. Or there's separate parallels.
Mm.
So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Yay.
Theorists watching. Keep that in mind.
Yes. Because when we do our streams, people will ask us questions based on what they know from the books.
Mhm.
Our history being characters in the game doesn't come from the books. Actually, when we recorded Dark Revival, that was before The Illusion of Living was written, obviously before Fade to Black and all the other cool books out there. So
Mhm.
we did our characters based on what we were given in the script and all that. So it's hard to answer those questions, but I appreciate it.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Dave.
Yes.
Oh, wow, Dave. I just love Dave. Yes.
Yeah.
Dave Rivas is a
Just don't blame
super,
me.
Oh, you know that's not gonna happen, Dave.
right?
Yeah. Well, when's it gonna stop? Is what I like to know.
It's never gonna stop.
It's a cycle,
It's never
Dave.
gonna stop.
It's like the
Okay,
game.
We
good.
It's a
love you,
cycle.
Dave.
I like
Yes.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Hey, Erin, did you talk about our next family reunion actually?
No, I have not talked about that yet.
You
We
think
can
we
we need to
leak that
yeah.
information?
Yeah, well we'll
mean,
put
what
that out.
Ooh.
Because we have a special treat for everyone. Like we have something that we've been working on behind the scenes
Yeah.
that
You heard it here first, folks.
you heard it here first, folks. It's amazing. I cannot wait. It might take a couple of weeks though, because there's this little process that we have to go through. You have to like be approved for something, right? So we have to make sure that we're approved before we like do this. But we will give you little teasers along the way. And I cannot wait. And it's an example of again how beautiful, and we'll talk about that then, but how beautiful, like right now, what's happening with us all being here together, about family, about taking about how much lemonade, how many different beautiful kinds of lemonade were created and made out of some lemons, right? Like unbelievable. Yeah.
I like
So
that
it's just this
analogy.
unbelievable. It's alchemy, right? We took something that was a rough situation, we alchemized it, and it became something so beautiful. And you know what? And it's funny because it was so natural for us all to do it too. I mean, it was a struggle, but we naturally all found ways to bring joy and fun and creativity into the situation, of the 45-minute tech glitch that I was freaking out about behind the scenes. Like everybody was like so nice, but I was really like, what is happening? Why can't I turn off what is going on? Help me, Spence, ML Spence, you gotta help, like there was all this stuff, and I'm just like, they're counting on me and I don't know what's happening here. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just going to keep persevering. Should I stop it? Should I not stop? And then it became something so beautiful. I'm still like, yes, so anyway, more beauty on the way, just like what's happening now. Mwah.
Can't wait to add another inside joke to the pin badge of like like girls, Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts have like the little badge, different badges. Each one of the inside jokes, like Inky the dinosaur, the Inky Duckies, they're like all like little pin badges.
Yes, We should do. Can we find somebody on Etsy who could actually get us those badges for cheap? Like, is that a
Maybe.
possibility? We could actually literally do that.
We'll be rich.
I know, right? Because Dave's a pin badge. Like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, so we got Sparky and Inky Ducky, and we've got so much, don't we?
Yeah.
Alvin Monk 500, you are on to something. And it's
Thank you.
special, right?
Thank
Because it
you,
reminds
Dad.
us.
And then on the other side, you can have a badge of me going,
Yes. I didn't do it. We should have a little bobblehead of Dave. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I didn't. Or, yes, I did. I take full responsibility.
And
I
deja
wasn't
vu.
there.
it could be like a Joey in Joe Drew's voice too. Like you could have like a little button and it's like
good
randomized
idea.
like what he says. Sorry, God, Dave.
Very good idea. I'll keep that in mind in case I ever work on a project where that will apply. That would be so great.
Yeah.
Meet me if you need
I
any
love it.
merchandise, people. I'm here. Just call me.
I need some merchandise, period. Okay. I'm starting a personal lobby, a Joey Drew lobby for Joey merch. I mean, come on. I need a plushie. I need a little,
Yes,
All
yes.
right.
little guy in a suit that with a little fuzzy mustache and a wristwatch.
Well, Dave, the cool part is
I can just cuddle with
Joey
it. and I-
plushie.
I was telling
Joey
Erin
deserves
before,
it.
I was telling Erin
Yes.
before we started. Jack Pacific, the people who currently have the rights to the Bendy stuff, you guys are in good hands. They make really cool Sonic and Mario stuff.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys
Yeah.
are-
Look at that. It's great.
Yes, Dr. Eggman. You guys are in really good hands, but like the Jack Pacific.
I
I love
love it.
Jacks. They're so cool.
You know what? That reminds me, you just asked Erin a question about what helps her get into a voice and stuff like
Yeah.
that. When I first started doing voiceover about 25 years ago, sometimes when you do an animated character, they'll send you a picture of the character in different positions, profile, front on, and then they'll give you a little history on their backstory, so that way you can kind of figure out what they sound like. And then they'll even give you references like they sound kind of like Arnold Schwarzenegger and
Yeah.
Dan DeVito. And then you got to figure out what that sounds like and then put that history in there to help your voice. Well, one of the things I used to do to practice in making different voices was I would get cool dolls like that or little action figures or maquettes and just because I loved like that one you just had from what was it, from Sonic?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that has interesting dimensions and stuff like that. So all that stuff would kind of, I would love what that would do to my mind on, okay, he's shaped differently, has unique,
Yeah.
properties. What would that sound like? So just a little tip for you voiceover people.
Speaking
Aspiring
of
voiceover.
Sonic and voiceover, Erin gave me permission to let one of my buddies with inspiring voice actor join us. John,
Sure.
aka Spike, is actually waiting to come in. So
Spike,
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's
they're the Son-
fantastic. Perfect timing.
yeah,
Spike's
exactly.
specifically a Sonic fan. Is that why?
Yeah, they're called Spike because they're a Sonic fan. Yeah.
Okay. The voice of the original voice of Sonic, Ryan Drummond, is an old friend of mine. We
Really?
used to record together here in
Oh,
San Diego.
Really?
Yeah.
John,
Right,
do you hear
That's
that?
really
That's
cool.
amazing.
Spike, are you in the room?
Oh my god.
Oh, I guess he-
Oh my god! Oh my god! Wait,
gosh.
pick Spike up off the floor.
Spike's a cool nickname.
Thank
Spike,
you.
yeah.
Yeah, right? It's like Spike. I want a cool nickname like that.
I think he's trying to fix his voice issues really quick because like
Yeah.
it's saying he's in the call, but oh wait, was that him?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the room. Spike.
Spike.
How's that for an intro, man?
All right, I'm gonna ask the next question while Spike is working out his stuff. He's working out his voice issues. Let's see. Next question is.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm so glad that happened because I literally just got a text. I'm doing an open mic tonight. and I forgot about it. So I'm glad that Spike was having issues, because then right when I turned over, I saw my phone pop up and it said, hip hip, tonight's open mic night. And I'm like, I forgot I signed up for that. So yay. I was gonna go do ecstatic dance in the park,
Nice.
but apparently I'm going to be playing my ukulele instead.
Nice.
I'm gonna do a wow. So yay, thank you, Spike, for having that moment, because I don't know, I could have like found out 4 hours from now, and then I'd be really nervous about, or like, you know?
Yeah. Let's see. So the
Oh
next
my
question
gosh.
is, Dave, if you want to chime into a couple of these, you can, but you don't have to. What is your favorite scene in Dark Revival?
Oh, is it working now? Can you
Yeah.
guys hear me?
Oh my God, it's him.
Hello. Hi,
Okay.
everybody. How's it
We
going?
hear you. Hi.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
It's fantastic. How's it going with you?
Doing all right.
It's really fantastic.
So, if you guys don't know, I'm a pretty big fan. I'm a pretty big fan too. Not
Yay.
as much as Brandon, but
Aw.
Yeah.
and I'm a pretty good friend of Brandon's. And yeah, I'm happy to be here.
Oh, we're
Thank
happy
you.
to have you.
Thank
Join the
you.
fun. We're having a really lovely time.
Thank you, everybody.
Also, John, because you're a voice
Yes.
actor, I'm going to legally require you to do your Sonic voice near the end. All right.
Well, I'm not a voice actor yet, but
Well, you're
maybe
working
hopefully
on it.
one
You're
day.
aspiring.
I'm working on it. I haven't made a voice demo or anything like that, but I probably should soon.
Yeah.
Probably should get on that.
All right. So I'm
Yeah,
going to
voice
re
demos are good.
Yeah, they are. I saw the media was looking for some. So like recently, he
So
posted
yeah,
about
dude.
it.
Like
Oh,
as
he was?
soon as school like ended, like I was like, oh, I gotta get home. I gotta get home quick. So like as soon as I got off my bus, I ran. I had to make it to this meeting because I knew it was gonna end
Supersonic
soon. But I wanted
speed.
to. Yeah,
Oh,
I'd use my sonic speed, so I had to get here as fast as I could.
it does beautiful. I love it. Oh my
Thank you.
gosh. Well, it was nice because then you were able to squeeze in your exercise for the day, so you don't have to worry about it anymore, right?
That's true. Yeah, you're right.
You're like, I gotta go. I love that cut. That's energizing. I mean, you feel really alive when you're like, oh my gosh, time is of the essence. I gotta go. You know?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So this question is, what is your favorite scene in Dark Revival? And once again, Dave, if you want to, you can chime in as well after Erin.
Yes, please do. Okay. My favorite scene is still, I'm gonna go into Baby Benders. When Audrey meets Baby Bendy, that's my favorite
Yeah.
scene. It's so heartfelt, you know, and she doesn't mean to hurt him, and then all of a sudden he's like, ah, and then his face, and then he goes away. Like that to me was just like, yeah. See, I feel like I'm not alone in this one. Yeah, there's just something so special and so sweet about that. Oh, yeah, right?
I cried when Bendy cries.
Yes, right?
Same
Yeah.
here. I feel
Yes.
bad for the little guy.
Yes.
Oh, Super Aiden, you've got my favorite scene. I have two. One was when Inky saved Audrey from Shippohoy Dudley Wilson, and Baby Benders. Yes.
Baby
yeah.
Benders.
Oh, yes,
Baby
right?
Benders.
Baby Benders.
Yeah, it's oh, yeah. Isn't this amazing? Oh, Maria says
Benders.
when she heard the Ink Demon's voice for the first time and seeing it, yes, terrifying, right? Oh my gosh. Seriously.
Terrifying and exhilarating.
Yes, right?
Because
Yeah.
people are like, what? People were like, what was that? And then also
Yes.
at the same time, people are like, oh, what was that?
Yes,
Babe,
right,
stop
right.
calling me out.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
Calling one of my
my.
friends out too.
Oh.
Come right on over, Inky.
Oh.
Right,
Oh
right.
my.
Oh,
Yeah,
Gross
you
Chick
got
says
her.
mine was when I saw the Ink Demon walk up to Audrey without her legs and speak to her. Their fusion. Yes, that was crazy, huh? That was totally unexpected. That whole entire, like, what is happening here?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, right.
Dave, how about you? What was your favorite scene?
Wow. There's two. There's the moment when you first see Joey,
Mhm.
and it's mainly because of the fandom, the gamers, that when I first saw these scenes, I was watching playthroughs, and much like when Audrey first meets Baby Benders, and the first time players see Joey, it's always like their response, like, "Oh, is that? Oh my God, it's Bendy! Oh, it's so terrible!" And then,
I was
and
one
then
of those
Audrey
people.
hurts them, and then they're like, "You bitch, Audrey, you." But then, like when they're coming into that one area and they see Joey, everyone already before he even speaks, they're like, is that Joey? And then
Joey.
I just love that. And then he's like, hello.
Oh.
And then I think my other my other big scene that I really love is when I'm giving Audrey that fatherly, feels at the very end and stuff like that. 'Cause-
Yeah, that was definitely a good scene.
and one, because it's just very, very touching, and it brings so much to the relationship of the characters, and I think
Yeah.
it builds so much and adds so much to the history of the characters. I love that, but also it reminds me of when we were recording it, and when we were recording that scene at the end when we're having our family reunion. um, it was very, very emotional. Lauren and I were both crying, and there was multiple takes. It was there's a heartfelt side of the speech the words he's saying to Audrey, and then there's the violent parts that happen, and
Yeah.
that was extreme. So it was pretty intense. Those two are my favorite scenes. I mean, the ones with
My-
us, of course.
Yeah. Beautiful. So good, right? So good.
My absolute favorite scene was when the ink demon crushed Joey like a potato chip.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, there goes my sequel.
Oh no, I feel so bad for Joey. Even he's a bad person. He doesn't deserve that.
Oh
Right?
yeah, thank you too.
Oh, maybe he did a little bit.
You gotta remember his past. Yeah.
Right?
He was crushed like a potato chip for a reason, because he sat there and said to Audrey that would, she's his greatest creation right in front of the ink demon. So practically he did deserve it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, in Joey's defense, what I think we were trying to bring to this version of Joey was the heart, that part of Joey, and kind of almost like a kindler, gentler Joey, kind of showing that there was some methods to his madness, and that deep down he really did have a heart, and maybe his intentions were good. So I think that's what we were
Yeah.
trying to bring forth, and I think that's what makes that final scene with Audrey and the demon and Joey so heartfelt and so touching. It was just trying to bring all those emotions forward, which I don't think he got so much in the first game.
No, he didn't.
Right.
Yeah, right.
He did some bad things.
Like
Yeah.
the last part of like the first game versus Joey and Bat TDR, there's such a great difference between the emotions. Like you can feel more emotion in Joey and Bat TDR than you did in the last part of Batum. And I love the growth that Joey got from both games. It was so heartwarming to see it, but also at the same time, I spat out my tea when I was like, wait, Joey's here now?
And that's so neat to hear people say that, and you see it. We're like, if you watch playthroughs on Twitch or YouTube or something, yeah, people have those similar responses in those areas, and I just love watching things. I just watch them over and over and over again.
It's also very fun to play over and over again, to the point where the game bugs. That's what happened with Ink Machine.
Oh, yep.
It's horrible when a game is too good. You just want to play it.
I know, right? Oh,
Even
I
if
hate it
Joey
so bad,
realized
it
his
makes the developers want to make more of them.
Yeah.
right. I would love more.
Yeah. I think you could do some more, Audrey.
I'd love to do some more Audrey.
Yeah.
Like, yes, please.
Erin, that's a question I'm going to ask you later, something along those lines. So,
Okay,
Okay, I'll
I'm
shut
not
up
saying
now. Bye.
anything.
no, you're fine,
Yeah,
you're
no.
fine. But let's see.
Hear
So,
me out. Wait, underrated moment. How about the time when you first meet Henry, the protagonist of the first game? I got hype from that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That part
Yeah,
was cool.
same thing when he's got his back to you, right? And everybody before he even turns around, everyone's like, "Oh, is that
him? Is that the guy?
I love those parts where that shows like the fans are just so locked in. They just know where the story's going as it happens.
Yeah.
So good.
Yes.
It's like an old friend, seeing an old friend.
An old friend.
So I'm gonna what's it called for these questions? Because at probably 3 o'clock, I'm gonna start the artist segment.
Yeah.
So but I'm gonna try and bullet shoot through a couple of these questions.
Sure. And I'll be real brief. I'll just use one word to answer everything. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. So this one, these are like hypothetical questions. All these.
Oh yeah.
Interesting though. So if you were in Audrey's situation of being dragged into the cycle unwillingly, what would you do?
What would I do? Well, I would definitely do anything I could. I mean, first of all, she already knows she's kind of in that building all by herself. So, except for with Wilson. So, I mean, I'd do what any normal, natural person would be like, yeah, just try to get out, and yell and scream and do what you could do. But at some point, I guess, yeah, you'd have to just be like, wow, I'm not getting out of here, Yeah, that's a yeah. You're always thinking it's just like yell, scream, go in the other direction, but it looks like in her case, she just had to go with the flow, right?
Flow of the ink.
literally, go with the ink.
Yeah. Let's see. If you could bring one item with you into the cycle, if you knew you were going in there, you could bring one item with you into the cycle, what would it be?
Is this an Audrey item or an Aaron item? Like it would,
Oh,
could I bring
yourself,
like it'd be
yourself.
something, a ukulele,
Oh, that'd be so cool.
right? I
Like-
would bring the ukulele, right? Because you never know. Song is medicine, and maybe it could take some of it could soothe something that might be wanting to attack, but maybe instead lullabies, have some lullabies in there and like soothe everybody's nervous system.
What if you
Yeah,
brought a 3DS and then offered to play video games with the Ink Demon, and then you'd be safe?
Yeah, right. That's exactly it. Yes.
Plus, you won't get bored. So
Just don't play Mario Party, John. Just don't play Mario Party.
play Mario. If wait, okay. Hypothetical question here: if you played Mario Party with Bendy, would you win against him? Would you win against against Bendy himself in Mario Party?
This is for you, right? This is for. That's a hypothetical question for me. Oh my gosh.
I guess for anybody. I guess anybody.
Yeah,
can
I'm
answer if you want to.
thinking this one would be the best for Alvin Monk because you actually have the most what do you call it? This is your world more, so you got to answer this one. Answer this hypothetical question.
What do you think? Do you think you could win against Bendy?
I mean,
You
then
think?
if it was Baby Benders, maybe because
Yes.
but like the Ink Demon himself, he's the ruler of that world. So he could probably do some like some inky stuff to be able to like
You could mess with the RNG.
Yeah,
Probably mess with the RNG.
Yeah, he could find a way to do something. Like
Plus, if you beat him, he'd probably get mad and kill you anyway.
Yeah. So I would bet him win.
Like-
I bet him win.
I love it.
Then here's another question. What if you could bring one thing from the cycle?
From the cycle. That's a really good question. This is really, I'm thinking baby benders. Like I am obsessed apparently with baby benders. But if we're thinking about like how about that donut? Oh, look, you were thinking about something useful. I don't need any weapons.
right
I
now.
don't need any bacons. Like, what do I need? The donut. All my work. There's so much work. All those frames,
Yeah.
right? All Audrey's frames that she was working on. Take
Yeah.
those out, right?
Yeah.
Make sure she doesn't have to start over.
Then we got favorite Audrey and non-Audrey quote from Dark Revival.
Oh my gosh, there are so many good ones. So let's see.
I have an idea actually. Since we have Dave and call as well, Dave, why don't you answer what your favorite Audrey quote is, and Erin, why don't you answer what your favorite Joey quote is, or does non-Audrey
Oh
quote?
shoot.
I think I know what Audrey's favorite quote is.
You think so?
I think I know because I think I've heard you say it before.
I've said it a few times before, haven't I? I've said it once or twice or 500 times.
And I don't want to blow your reveal. So you want
Oh
to
no, you do it. I'm trying to think
on
of
the
you.
count of three. Let's say Audrey's favorite line.
No,
Alright.
because what if I get it wrong?
Well, then we'll get two answers. That'll be cool.
Oh,
Here we
Yeah,
go.
you can do it.
No,
One,
it's too
two,
much pressure. I
three.
can't do it.
Time for a little adventure.
Little adventure, you got it. That's right. How did you know? I was like, what if I get it? I wanted to make sure it was the same one. It's
Oh,
time for a little adventure.
I know
Absolutely is my favorite Audrey one. And just a pencil and a dream.
Just a
Like,
pencil.
like those are my two. Yeah,
Is it
right. Those are my two favorite of it. You know, there's some of the longer ones of Audrey are super fun, but yeah, time for a little adventure is the best because there's so much that it says and so little.
Yeah,
Because you have
it's like
no
on point.
idea, right? It's so on point. You're like literally have no idea. She just thinks it's just like we're gonna go get coffee, and that's not, not even close.
And find your way to
Right.
the coffee machine, and that's it.
Right, exactly, right. Like
After
you
the
just have
donut that you value
Right.
so much.
right. Yes, right. It's the foreshadowing that you don't even realize is foreshadowing.
Great
I'm
line.
like,
It's a great
time
line.
for a little adventure. And
You know
right,
what?
you know, like
what I found? There's the little reel I sent you on Instagram from Winter Queen. That line is really clever too, where she's cosplaying Audrey saying, I sure wasted or look at someone sure wasted a lot of time in this chair.
oh
And then,
yeah,
then it switches, and then she's cosplaying Henry, and he's
yes,
got that chair going, I sure wasted a lot of time in this chair.
yeah, that was
I love that
amazing,
line.
right?
So cool.
So good. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Cross paths.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see.
There's a bunch of cool lines in the game.
There's a lot of cool lines. Like even goodbye, Bobby. Try not to die.
Yeah,
I love
Or,
that one.
you know, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Or even when Allison said, what did she just say? It was like, yeah, I remember my first day. Or what did she say? Like something, I remember my first day down here. Like just doing that, like, oh God, I remember just even there's a lot in that little line. Like it's
Each character has a couple cool lines that kind of is specific to them.
oh yeah. There's another one like something. Oh yeah, Audrey asks Allison if she could follow, and she's like, you can't. I have a wolf or something, I don't remember exactly what the lines are, but you're like, see, I have a wolf. Just the delivery of that line, it's just like, you can't follow me because I have a wolf. It's like, that just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like humorous to me. I like that because it's just like this, it's just humor, just the way I guess that Lauren delivered it. It was just like, you can't follow me because I have a wolf. It's like, what? What are you doing here?
So next question I'm gonna skip until the end because I want to ask everyone this. So
Ooh,
I'll say it now, but I'll say it again as well. So don't answer it yet, but I'm gonna say it so you can get the thought in your head. Who is your favorite Bendy character besides like, in case of Erin and Dave, besides the ones you have played? And this is for everyone to answer. Who's your favorite Bendy character? At the end, we'll answer it.
Ooh, okay.
But I have to give some of the fan questions like from Twitter that I put under hashtag Ask Audrey. So these are some questions that people on Twitter asked.
All
We
right.
got Igor underscore Dust 414 asked about going into more detail with your soul sister relationship with Lauren Singer.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love it. Well, you know, I'm pretty sure that Dave also has a soul brother sister relationship with Lauren. When we were working with her, and you know, it was years that we were working on these. Like we would, sometimes it could be a few months in between, but just these deep, as Dave was saying, deep emotional connected sessions that we had together, you know, just through us working because she was our director. So Lauren and I just developed a really deep friendship, and we were both going through some pretty big things at the time, and so we were each other's emotional support. What you know, whether it was through some dark stuff that we were dealing with, and then even some each other's inspiration. And you know, you could even see that in a session, you know, just like how we're both working as a team, you know, to make sure that like this scene from that Audrey's in gets the absolute 100% best that it possibly could be. And I know Dave shaking his head is like the same thing with, and you know, there's crying, and there's taking whatever happened in your day that day and coming and showing the mic and be like, okay, either I use this for Audrey, or I throw it outside the door and get back to it later. But yeah, just like so much deep connection. And yeah, I mean, right now, my VO Soul sister gave me this. She gave me a few of these mugs. So whenever you guys see me putting them up, it's kind of like a sweet little nod to Lauren, you know, like when we're on the love streams, I'm like, look at me drinking from this mug. That's my thing. That's my thank you, Lauren. I'm thinking of you, even if we're not the ones talking right now.
Butterfly.
I know, right? That's so beautiful, little butterfly. I got a butterfly and a mermaid and a dragonfly. So yeah, I've got three of these beautiful mugs. Yeah, that she's got the biggest heart. She truly does. She is a unbelievably, amazingly magnificent human being, and I am blessed to have this deep relationship with her. Yeah. I love me some Lauren. I just love so many people. I just love.
While I'm on the topic of Lauren, I wanted to show this off right quick in case she's watching. I got a bigger frame for the print. Because the one I had, the one I originally posted in them was way too small. Like, you couldn't see the text at the top. So, like the frame I got originally. So
I'm going to take a picture for
oh,
her.
if you want to, yeah.
Nice. Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank
So
you.
she gets to see it. Oh, I love that you have that. We love our
Mhm.
Lauren, right? And we love our Dave. How lucky are we that we got to be part of this video game again and just have like friends? Like I love you, Dave. Like you're amazing. And I love just like getting to know you, and just like we wouldn't have known each other. Like we were on peripheral, right?
Yeah.
But through this and through our shared
Yeah.
vibing
I've
qualities of
actually shared
humanity.
that a couple times that you know, I've over the last 25 years, I've made a lot of video games, and I've known a couple of the actors in them. I mean, you know, you work with the same actors on many video games over the course of years, but never, ever, ever, ever has a family and friendship grown like
Right.
ours, like
Right.
Bendy the Dark Revival cast. And we all talk and chat, you know, separately outside of the streams. And I've shared that, you know, and Erin and I are becoming special friends.
We are. I love you.
I'll be
Aw.
a VO soul brother. How's that? Yeah.
That's exactly it. You are my VO soul brother. I love it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So how lucky am I? You know.
That's
Aw.
exactly how I feel. That's
Yeah.
how I feel.
Yeah. My VO soul brother. You guys heard it here first. We have officially
Hey,
declared this
well, actually,
relationship a
I think,
soul.
wouldn't it be VO soul father?
Oh, that right? The VO soul father and daughter. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Oh, you guys, everybody in the chat is saying the sweetest things. You guys are amazing. See, that's
Hi.
what it is. like it's truly like we're all blessed. We are all so blessed to be.
And like you said, I already connected with Lauren first during our session because similarly, I think it was around the time I had just lost my mom, and she had just lost a dear friend of hers, and she was actually getting a group of voice actors together to do like a benefit for her friend. And then we were voicing that emotional scene when Joey's telling his daughter that you're my greatest creation. Oh my gosh, it was so deep. And we'd do the take, and then there'd be like a pause, like an extra long pause, like, are you okay? Are you there? And then it was like, ooh.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
wow,
That's got to be really emotional. That's got to be like really.
it's very, very,
Yeah.
very intense.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And
Yeah.
then being like fanboying a little bit too, I get really excited over little tiny side things that I would, as a fan, the fan side of me gets excited. Like a couple weeks ago, I was on the phone talking to Tim Simmons, plays Wilson, and I'm sitting there going, this is kind of cool. Like Joey, Drew, and Wilson are talking, but not as themselves. They're like just having a conversation, talking about life stuff. Like that's kind of cool. And like I think you were just coming in when I was talking about this. The original voice of Sonic the Hedgehog is my friend Ryan Drummond.
What? Really?
He lived
Yeah.
here in San Diego, and we used to go, back in the days when we used to go to studio to record things, and we've recorded many video games and many commercials together. And I remember there was one time that we were recording a casino commercial for Viejas Casino, easy to get to, hard to leave. we, we were together recording a casino commercial, and the engineer's going, oh my gosh, I got the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog and Frogger in the studio at the same time. My kid's gonna love this. And little fan things like that I get excited about.
That's
And so
amazing.
when we do our live streams or our love streams, I'm excited when Erin speaks. I love hearing her voice. When Ron speaks, I get, oh my God, it's Sammy, and
Right.
it's so cool. Believe me when I tell you, it's just as exciting for us as it is for the people watching that are fans of these amazing characters.
Oh,
Yeah, no worries. That's good. Well, there we
But-
go.
But
Yeah.
I'd like to see it. I'd like to see
Yeah,
it.
right.
Who knows if it'll happen? Who knows?
It would be
I
cool.
think regardless if Showdown Bandit comes back or not, we're definitely going to see something cool coming from
Yeah.
whatever it is.
And
Yeah.
honestly, I'd love to voice anything that the Meatly produces. Like I just love, I love being part of the studio. So yeah, throw me in, even if it's something that gets squashed. Like I don't care, or if he makes one with fairies.
I think that the Meatly could release his version of Tic Tac Toe, and
Right, exactly. I'm like, I don't even mind if I'm like a little Tribble-like character or something, like just the baby voice, something, anything, a melody. I don't even mind being a melody in the background.
Mhm.
That'd be cool, actually.
If the Meatly needs an audio log, he knows who to call. I'm kidding.
Right,
Of course,
exactly.
though. I would love that, but I'm not. Yeah,
Right? Oh,
because I'm sure all of us here can say that Bendy's been such a big inspiration to us all. So,
oh my
Anyway.
gosh. I mean, look at us. Like, we all got here together. We're all being creative because of it. Like we're all, it's community and creativity and love. Community like how can that not be just exactly what we want to see more of in the world within ourselves and with the people around us? So yeah.
yeah. I do want to say, I do love how interactive the fandom is. Like, I love how
right?
interactive, like you guys willingly came into this interview just with no problem at all, and I think that's amazing, because I feel like many other, like many other fandoms wouldn't really do that, I guess, if you know what I mean. Like I love how interactive all you guys are. I think that's great.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Well, we feel the same way about you all. And if we've got opportunities within this family to help each other evolve and expand and do things that, follow our hearts and everything, like even watching what happened with this interview, where it started out as some questions to me,
Yeah.
look at what it's evolved
It
into,
brought
right? Isn't
everybody
that
in.
beautiful?
Yeah.
Right? And then even just like Brandon's spirit of letting anybody, like not anybody, but like letting more people come in to be part of this. It's like, yes, yes,
Bring
just
them all
the
in.
yeses.
All in.
Yeah, right. And that's exactly it. And that's the spirit of this community. And that's why I think for me, it was just like, that's what I'm getting ready to go into. And honestly, I was unaware that other video game franchises did not have this. I thought, oh, that's really cool. I didn't realize it was unique.
Yeah, it's really
so
unique,
special.
especially with video
Right?
games, because not a lot of
Right.
other video games are really this interactive. And like even if, like, for example, Brent, I remember you were telling me that the Meat Lee is getting fans to actually get voices for the little tapes, right?
Yeah, for like Dark
Yeah.
Like
Revival,
that-
they have
that's,
like,
like-
YouTubers and certain fans do that. Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
really cool. That's really like I can't think of another fandom that'll really do that. Like that's awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Yeah, and that's it. So that's why it's just like, what? Yeah, so I just feel like it's almost like our duty, to keep the
Yeah.
love flowing and going. And I don't even think it's our duty as much because I think we're naturally these people. Like we're all naturally gravitating towards this for lots of reasons. First of all, the game is fantastically and amazingly cool, but
Mhm.
we're also all naturally the people who want to cultivate more of this in the world. So to me, this is like absolutely like, and this is all of us. I mean, yes, Dave and I and Lauren and Sean and Tim and everybody, we can set up these love streams, but it is if we're all participating in them and we're all sharing our art on, Instagram and Twitter and everything, and we're all doing it, that means we're all part of it because we're all part of the whole, and we've created, or you guys before me, but this, I mean, again, like Dave, I think we're going to be doing this for the next millions of years. It's just be like, wow, like how we got, like how this is, and we all have this beautiful gift that we can just keep giving. It's just this, like, just builds on itself. Gives me tingles.
So last two questions, well, three rather. Sorry. Sorry, I'm trying to get the because I wanted to make sure we didn't run out of time.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. So Frankinator Gaming, also hi Frankinator. You're cool.
It's Frank.
Gaming.
We love Frankinator.
Frankinator
Aw.
asked, were you nervous about auditioning for Audrey? Which I think you answered already, but there's a part 2 to it as well.
Yeah, because I really wasn't at first until I realized who Audrey was. Then I was like, whoa, now I gotta do really good. Now they want to hear my voice again. Here's me on the mic suddenly really nervous about it, where I wasn't before. I was like, they'll either like me or they won't like me. I'm gonna do my best, and then here's the audition. And then it's like, oh, here's more. Because I had to become that way over the years. I used to get so wrapped up. I think something was so perfect for me. It's like, why didn't I book it? It's like, well, there's 2,000 other people also going for the part, Erin.
Yeah.
I had to like learn this beautiful art of non-attachment. Even if you thought something was perfect for you. So I was like, oh, Audrey, she looks cute. Like her lines. Let me be my very best version of this Audrey, and I'll send it in. And then all of a sudden more comes back. It's like, more comes back. Okay, I'll send you more. And then it's like, wait a minute. Okay, now I'm nervous. Now I'm really nervous. Now I'm freaking out. But that's fun too. That was like exciting because even if I didn't get it, I was still like, oh my God, I could still say I was up for the player's character role.
Exactly.
And that's the closest I've ever been, right? So no matter what, I won. But man, did I win, like overall, like I just can't get over it. Because I want all you.
Then part 2 to Frankinator's question. Also, I feel the same way about like about this whole like Inky News ordeal. I feel like I've hit like the jackpot in the sense, like I'm getting to talk to all you guys and stuff. 'Cause
Right?
as I
Isn't
told you
that
on like
beautiful?
yeah, as I told you on Instagram, like our messages, I said Bendy has meant so much to me since like March of like the year it came out, like 2017.
Right.
I've been like
2017, right?
yeah, I was like in the fandom like between chapter 1, chapter 2. So I was there when they had the original Boris design. They had like Bendy had 3 lines on his glove instead of 2. I was there for all of that, and it was amazing.
Isn't that it's amazing. And see, and I love that you have that experience. Like I don't have that, I came in a few years later. So for you to have that experience, being right there at the beginning and then just watching everything flower and bloom into what it is, like where we are right now all together doing this.
The
It's
best
pretty
example I can
freaking
think of,
magical.
yeah, it really is magical. The best example I can
Mhm.
think of, like you said about a flower blooming, is Ink Demon's
Mhm.
evolution of like in terms of design from like the original, as the meat we call it, a burr poop with a smile, like the
Mhm.
alpha design, all the way up to the dark revival design, where he's like a full sentient talking being, brought the way
Right.
up by Sean Krisden. That's simply
Yes.
amazing to me. How
Right.
much Bendy has evolved and stuff. Obviously,
Yeah.
Boris is my favorite, but Bendy's still
Boris is
really
amazing.
such a good little guy.
I know he is such a good little guy. Oh my gosh, Boris. Oh,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I'd just like to hang out, Boris.
I know, right?
He
If that
seems
would
like
be
such a cool guy
favorite
to hang out
character
with.
for
He's a good
game for
friend.
the first, yeah, for Bendy and the Ink Machine, Boris is my favorite.
I
Yeah.
mean, remember we'll get to that.
Oh, okay.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
He seems like a really fun guy to hang out with.
He does.
I know, right?
Yeah. If I were to go to the studio and get locked in there, first thing I would do would be to find Boris and
Same.
have some lunch with
I wonder what Boris would
Oh,
eat.
nice.
him.
Well,
Sit
you
down
go
at
have
that
lunch.
table from game one and just and have a can of bacon soup.
I love it. Aw, I can see you two doing that.
I love him.
Aw.
Then we got. Oh wait, Frank in there's second part of the question. This one's a kind of
Oh.
funny answer or question. I mean, he Frank in there wrote also can Bendy have the donut on Audrey's desk?
Oh, yes, we'll go ahead and rule. Why the heck not?
You heard it first here, Frankinator.
Right?
Bendy can have the donut on Audrey's desk. Thank you.
Absolutely, right?
Probably in a director's cut of the ending, when they're back in the studio, Audrey looks over and there's Bendy, right?
Mhm.
And that's it. But in the director's cut, look back at her desk and the donut would be gone.
You're probably right there.
Place to put that.
Ah,
And then we
I
have
love it.
2 more questions, and then we can move on to the
Nice.
artist thing. Well, yeah. Personal hopes for the future of Bendy as a franchise. Not like anything but like personal hopes. Like what would you want personally?
Oh,
If
wait,
you-
so
if you-
what was it?
Okay, so if you were in charge, of choosing the future of Bendy, what would you add?
Oh gosh, my personal hopes. It would be really cool to have like a movie or a television series or something, just to see it, like what it would look like, kind of put onto the big screen,
Yeah.
Avatar style with all
I
kinds
would
of cool,
cry if they did that.
A
Oh my
cartoon
God,
would be
right?
perfect too.
Yes, that would be amazing, right?
You know what? I kind of think the same thing, but I'm scared of that happening because, like, if it's not done right.
Yeah.
Right,
For
right,
me-
right.
For me, I would like that, but I think it would have to stay in the realm of kind of like an artistic animation style. So maybe like either a stop motion or computer generated 3D animation style, but keeping with the sepia tone of the
Yes.
Bendy world. Just something original, something new, something neat like that.
Yeah.
I would like to see something
Yeah.
like that. Obviously, I'd like to see another game.
Yeah, I
yeah.
would
but
definitely like to see another game.
is really, really important. I don't think
Mhm.
as much as we love it and we want it right now, more. I think the timing and spacing
Yes.
in between projects is probably probably important as well.
You know
Let
what
me-
could be cool too?
Yeah.
A thing at like Universal Studios or something, like or some kind of a thing where we could actually literally go inside.
Yeah, where you go to Bendy World and they lock you in and
Yes.
you spend the rest of the day trying to escape.
Yes, yeah, you get locked into the cycle in Bendy World. That's exactly it. I would love it.
Maybe for like the
Real
Universal
life
Halloween
Bendy Land,
thingy.
anybody?
What's up?
I said real life Bendy Land, anybody?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, right? Yeah, totally Bendy Land. I would move there. I would live to be close to it, and then so we can just be a part of it all the time. Yeah,
We could
I
go
would like
together,
that.
Erin. We could go together.
Yes!
We could all go.
Let's go hang out there. We'll come up with we'll create our own quarters. I guess they could still be sepia toned, unless we want them to be when we're in Bendy Land, but right outside of it, there's a little bit more color.
I sense a road
Yeah,
trip
right?
going on right now.
I know, right?
I
We're
sense a
gonna have to
road
do
trip.
it.
Is
Road
Oh my
trip.
road
God.
trip.
That would be amazing. Yes,
Or
totally.
even if you find out like somebody does their garage or like a hall or something like that for
Yeah.
Halloween or something that you
Yes.
walk through, that would be a fun
Right?
interactive thing, you know.
Yeah, that
You know,
would be so
Halloween people
amazing.
make their garage or something like a haunted house.
Yes.
You can walk through it. I'd like to see something like that done up as the Joey Drew studio
Yes, right? Wouldn't that be amazing?
in my neighborhood.
Yes. It might be you.
Yeah.
You know how to do that? I'm the worst set designer, I personally, but that would be so cool. I actually have a nice sized garage. I mean, I have to take everything out of it, but it could be turned into that. I just would I'd need some artists to help me because
Let's
that is not my.
Erin, I will help you.
Right?
need a
Let's
time
do
and
it. Let's
date.
make. That's
I will
right.
help you too.
Yeah, we can all
Yes,
help.
yes. Oh my
You
God,
guys
right? We
vote.
could do it. Well, we could just hang out here. We could turn it into like a retreat center for the month of October and literally create this space and turn it into something amazing. That would be kind of cool, actually.
Yes, it would. But if I meet any of the Bendy BA, I will give you a hug.
Oh, and we will give you the biggest hug back too. So we will just like we'll have a hard time unlocking.
Yes.
Let me just warn
digital group
everybody
hug
out
for
there.
everyone. Digital
Right?
group hug for
Group
everyone.
hug.
A group hug. I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
group hugs.
Virtual group hug.
Let me just say this though. I mean, we're kind of kidding right now, but this is what happens, right, Erin? I mean, we just talk when we do our streams and we
Mhm.
goof off and we say things, and next thing you know, people are creating art. That's your
Right.
seg. And also other projects evolve and friendships unite or come together. And I mean, so we're goofing off and just saying these things right now, but you never know what's
Right.
going to realize out of all
Yeah.
this stuff.
Right.
That's the beauty of getting together. When you
Right.
get creatives together
Mhm.
and you just bounce things off of each other, you never ever know
Yep.
what's going to come out. And
That's
there's
exactly
always
it.
something cool.
Planting the seeds
Yeah.
All right,
and
last
watering
question.
them, right?
Last question, guys. You ready?
Yeah.
Funny enough, this one's
Here we
actually from
go.
John. So
Oh, from me?
yeah, John. John, do you want me to DM it to you right quick so you can?
Yeah. What was my question again?
I'll send it
remember.
to you. Give me 1 second.
This
I have the
one is
document.
from John. What is the link to the Zoom conference?
Now, John, here's the challenge. I'm
John,
gonna
you
send it to
can
you.
answer that one.
I'm gonna send it to you. Can you read it in the Sonic voice? Your Jason Griffith Sonic voice. John?
Jason Griffith. Okay. So I don't know if you guys know Jason Griffith's Sonic voice, but he was that was Sonic's voice back in, what would you say, like early 2000s to
Yeah, like
20...
after Sonic Adventure era, like after Ryan
Nice.
Drummond.
Yeah. That's after Ryan Drummond, because after Ryan Drummond, when he stepped down, Jason Griffith took the plate, and I've been told by Brandon a bunch of times that I could do a pretty good voice. So he goes,
Nice. All right,
Okay.
you got it.
"Ha, any tips? Oh God, I can't even... Sorry.
That's good.
Any tips or advice to give people who they want to... Oh God. I'm nervous.
If not, you can just
No,
read
this is
normally.
good. This
Oh,
is like
man.
me in the booth. You got to get the first few out. You got to get them. Yeah, so keep doing it. We got you. We're
All right,
holding
so
space.
it says, Any tips or advice to give people who want to get into voice acting? And if so, give them now, please. I need them. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Nice work. Nice work. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So I'll let Dave go first if you
Wow,
want.
that's a fantastic question,
Mhm.
and I think first and foremost is work on your skills. I mean, that's really, really important. I meet a lot of young people that aspire to become voiceover artists, and the perception a lot of times is that you have equipment or you know people. You I don't know, but it's all about skill. You got to know what you can and what you can't do, and there's nothing wrong with not being able to do something, because your best attempt is fine. It's just
Mhm.
that's your version of whatever it is you're
Mhm.
trying to achieve.
Mhm.
But don't write checks your talent can't cash. So you're always working on your skills. You're always working on your instrument. This is an instrument,
Yeah.
and doing the video games, doing the funny voices. That's not every day. There's other voice work, and getting those jobs, and networking, and working on your tech skills in your room, and there's just a lot,
That's
and
actually
people
like a
tend to
good way
forget
to. That's actually a good way to put it. Like it's like an instrument. That's a good like way to.
Yeah, well, it's funny because in being an actor or a voiceover actor, this isn't just an instrument, it's also you're a business.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
you are the product, you are the instrument, you're the product of that business, you're the worker who creates that product, and you're also the president and the CEO of that business. You're the head of the studio, so to speak.
Oh, that's
And
awesome.
you're the courier, you're the marketing person, so it's a big thing. It's a lot to do. And
Mhm.
with many voice students I've had over the years, um, maybe they don't take that into account all the time, and so they kind of drop out after a few months, because it's a lot. And every day, it's not always doing funny voices and stuff like that. Sometimes it's just responding to email and stuff like that. So your skills are not just limited to your voice. And you might have a unique sounding voice, but it's what can you do with it, and are you directable? Do you take input from people that are directing you, or you're working with, or that are trying to help you? Some people who have it in their mind that I have a talent and I want to be a voice actor, here's what I got. If somebody gives you some direction, okay, tone it down a little bit, maybe try a little bit of this. No, well, and if it comes out the same way, you're going to need to work on that.
I
And
see.
so just keep at it. And if getting discouraged is part of it,
Yeah.
but keeping at it,
Yeah.
and keep going back and try and never give up. That's what never ends. You got to keep
Right.
doing that all the time.
I see.
All the time.
Thank you,
Yeah.
guys. Thank you.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
keep it
Never
up,
give up.
Audrey.
Never give up. And you know what? And the acting thing, the acting classes, I think help, with you becoming more, like you don't even have to worry about like voice act, do the voiceover coaching. And I would even say go outside of it and do on camera acting or theater acting or anything that just helps you get, just embody, just like Dave said, I feel the same way. We are our instruments. And then we are also a business. So there's so much. So don't get too overwhelmed with it too, right? Because there's so much we have to do. Like
Yeah.
I know I haven't updated my website yet that reflects that I've got Audrey. It's just like because I've got all these things that I'm doing all the time. It's like, well, I still need to update my website, and my demos are a little out of date. And so just
Yeah.
keep going. And then
Something.
yes, you will get discouraged if you're not booking something for a long time because I've been through those dry spells and they can get long.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden something plops in, boop, like an Audrey, or so yeah. So just know it's something we're always going to be able to use our voices, right? And then we're going to be evolving. And so even like I don't think you were on here. Were you on, John, when I was talking about another one of the voiceover things that I love so much? I was the voice of a lovely company. It's called Ruby Receptionist, and I was Ruby for the
Movie
course of 6 years.
receptionist?
Yeah, it's this really cool virtual receptionist agency that with a heart. And so that's why I love them so much. And I was so blessed to actually have this account for like over 6 years.
Ah,
And you could tell the difference in my voice from the beginning until the end, the 6 years. So I evolved. And so as everything evolved, so always just know you are always in a constant state of evolution, and that, you know, you just develop this relationship with your voice and be okay with whatever comes out of it. Like even right now, when you were like, you're getting ready to do your Sonic, it's like, it's okay if we come out and it's just like, oh, there's a crack. I was in a voiceover session yesterday, and one of the things I had to say was, she sells seashells. Like, why are we doing this one? It was so hard, but it
yeah.
was like, it took me a little bit of time to get it out. And that's part of it too. And it's just like, yeah, I'm cool with it. However this comes out, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, do it, network with people. Yeah, treating it like a business, and know you're in it for the long haul. Both Dave and I have been doing this for more than 20 years.
Oh, wow.
And so it took me that long to book a job like Audrey. So just know that some people might book something the first 6 months they've ever been a voice actor.
Mhm.
Somebody else does it, and I know some of those people. I'm very jealous of them. I'm like, what? I've been doing this forever, and you just got into the world. But whatever, you know. So we can't even compare. That's another thing too, right there. Don't compare, because my journey is different than somebody else's journey, and all of our journeys are legitimate. So just learn to fall in love with your voice. Fall in love with your instrument, you know, just, you know, find ways to do it and have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. That's a lot of really good advice you got there.
All right, everyone, it's
Yeah.
artist time. Artist showcase
Okay.
time.
Can I go to the bathroom real quick? And
Yes.
then we'll do the artist
Yes,
show.
take your
Okay,
time.
good, because I
Good.
can't wait for this. Yes.
I'm at least gonna screen share the thing while she's going. I'm not gonna start it yet. I'm gonna get it ready.
Remember, if you come into an interview and someone asks you to do a Sonic line, that's no good.
Yes.
Can everyone see like the little the text at the top?
Inky News Artist Showcase.
Here we
Thanks,
go.
Dave.
Inky News.
On May 24th, 2023. So how many
Presents.
people are in this chat while you set up there? I see about 6 or 7 or 8.
We have some people like I think we have. Let's see.
There's a lot. There's a
Actually,
lot of people. Can
I could probably
everybody,
tell you.
while Aaron's gone, does anybody want to like come on and just say hello?
Hi.
And I
Hello.
don't, my chat, who's talking is off. So if you want to say your name and hello, I would like to say hello to you.
Hello, I am Gross Chick.
Gross chick?
Yes.
Are you really gross?
Really gross.
Right on, gross
Erin's
chick.
back.
Hi.
Aaron, finally, you're
Hi.
back.
Who else is out there?
Hi,
Aaron,
my
while he
name is
sets up this showcase, I was just saying hi to the chat.
I love it.
No wait,
I
that's
love
spoilers.
it.
That's spoilers for that's Drippy Demon. That's spoilers. No.
I see Baby Lack out there. Baby Lack,
Hi.
I'm a fan of yours. You know that.
Thank you. That means a lot.
You Baby
Really
Lack,
does.
Aaron, Baby Lack makes all those cool Joey Drew family dolls.
Oh, yeah.
I love
It's
those.
a huge
They're
thank you. It's a huge honor to be here, and I'm
Oh,
thank you for the opportunity.
I think you're brilliant. I love your work.
Thank
And
you.
everybody else who's now jealous of you, don't be, because we're about to see your work.
All right. So
And I'm sure I've seen a lot of it.
I'm sorry, Dave.
Go ahead.
So this is the artist showcase. I'm one in a certain order. So as soon as your name bounces on the screen, if you want, like your username rather, if you want to talk, I can say who you are, and like, and what's it called? and then like call by your pieces, and at the end, can you just give your favorite Bendy character?
Inky News presents Art Showcase.
Dun, da, da, da.
There he is. That's Drippy Demon.
There he
I
is.
threw this little animated in there.
I want that jacket.
Then we got a random quote. Not random, but we got a quote.
Aw.
He's adorable.
Aw.
You guys see the text, by the way, or I want to make sure it works.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Let's see. There we go. Here's our first person. Recording Gold is our first person.
All right.
I'm gonna mute for a
Recording
minute.
gold.
Yay!
Yay!
Submission number 1.
Let's see. Is recording Gold here? Yeah, there. Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello there.
What? Hello.
Hello. Do you know me?
Hello, my friend.
Yes, I do.
Come on here.
Oh,
Show us your art.
Oh, wait.
Something
Sorry.
This is-
For most of my art, I like to make props, and I also do 2D art as well.
Yeah.
One of my favorite pieces that I did send in, and I do want to show, is I do have the little Inky Ducky with me today.
Oh, the Inky Ducky. That's
oh
right.
my gosh. Oh, I love
Yes.
that. Are
Oh
you
my God,
kidding
that's
me?
amazing.
Yeah, I think
I'm in love.
cutouts, and I've seen this room before.
I know.
Not in person.
It's amazing.
Yeah, that's great.
I know. Yeah, you have to share how you make these because these are just wow.
I think that's where I saw this before. Were they like cardboard taped in the back?
Yeah, most of my
think I
props
saw
I
you
use
answer that
cardboard
question.
for all of them.
Yeah, that's so cool.
For most of my props, you see, it's just a bunch of tape on the back of it, all glued
know.
together.
Wow.
They're
It-
perfect.
They
You ever
really
flip
are.
around and then they're gone.
Oh, I love that Boris one. I
Like
love
a
the
little
Boris one.
sound, like a boing.
They're so amazing.
Yeah,
So-
majority
that
of
would be
my props are made out of a lot of cardboard and a lot of hot glue.
oh wow.
Awesome.
Wow.
Is that a projector on the dresser there or whatever?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's I made
Wow.
Oh, that's really cool.
Unbelievable.
The projectionists are
Yours-
they're like one of my favorite enemies. They're just I like
Yeah,
the
I
design.
like
They're so
that
creepy.
Mhm.
First game, I was really scared
Like
of
how
You're
the
creepy
very
they are.
talented.
projector gang.
Mhm.
And there's the end.
It's so good. Like seriously, like this.
Oh, I love
This
the
is
writing
like
on the walls too.
yeah. Wow.
That's so cool.
Yes, it is beyond.
Great.
Like this
Wow.
is beyond cool. Yeah. You
I
are
don't-
so talented.
And
You are.
Thank
standing
you so much.
on the wall, that's awesome.
Mhm.
I remember showing multiple people this, including Spike, and I was like, I want this
That's me.
room.
I know, right?
It's such a nice. I love how you have like the inky writing on the walls. You have
Yeah.
Oh my
Everything.
gosh.
looks so nice.
Recording Gold, if
Oh,
anybody ever
cool.
does come up with a Bendy land or some kind of a cool thing, you absolutely have to be invited into it because you are amazing.
Yeah, I'll have to bring in the props for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like, wow.
Consultant. Great work. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
before I move on to the next person, recording Gold, who's your favorite Bendy character?
I think I'm really stuck between Henry and Joey because those are just my two favorites because I relate to them so heavily. Because I'm honestly dressed as Henry today, and I feel like that's just this great.
That's interesting. Can I ask you a question? Why do you feel you relate to those two characters?
I
If
really
it's too
enjoy
personal, you
drawing.
please don't answer. But that's such an interesting answer. Why do you feel you relate?
I really relate to Henry because I love drawing and I do want to get into animation in the future. And I really relate to Joey on his imagination, and even though it's a strange, but I like his mindset to like keep moving forward and that nothing is always impossible.
Yeah, that's what I like about Joey as well. He's a dreamer.
Mhm.
There's always hope.
Mhm.
Great.
Mm.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't show Sean that little inky ducky, or it might go missing.
Oh
Or you know
gosh.
what? I think you can send stuff like through Streamly to Sean, and like he'll sign it, and then I mean it costs money or something like that, but I think they have that service where you can send stuff to them and they'll sign. Anyway, I digress.
I just hear aggressive typing.
All right, next person. Ooh,
Thank you so much.
So
Silly
cool.
Kiddo, you're up.
Silly Kiddo.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello, Silly Kiddo.
Hello.
Hello. Aw.
It's so nice to meet you all.
Oh,
Oh my
wow.
God.
Oh my gosh.
That's fantastic.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh.
Wow, that's great.
Wow on top of wow on top of wow.
Thank you.
That's
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I have no word to say because I have the bad English. I'm learning the English because I'm not an English people and I cannot say any
You're
word
getting
right.
through. Your English is beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And you have a beautiful voice.
That's
Thank you very much. It's it's so great to hear. It's so it's warming my heart very
Aw.
much to hear that from the people who I love so much, because you're my how can I say, I forgot this word. Oh my God.
How did you? What do you use to create this?
Yeah.
Is this a
Well,
computer program, or is this actual? Like it almost looks like ink on some type of canvas, or is it virtual, or how do
Yeah.
you make it?
I'm using the program named Easy Paint Toolsite 2 and graphic tablet.
Wow.
So
That's nice.
And I
Yeah.
love you're using different textures on these two that you're showing here.
Yeah.
I made it
They're
by myself
That's
with my hands with these textures.
wow. They're amazing. They truly are. Like, and both of them have just that slightly different feel to them. Like the one with Audrey in Baby Bendy in the background, and just everything is just like so haunting. Like the way that the ink side of her, just like
Yeah.
like there's just something about that.
Yeah.
That it just both of them have their own special feel to them, and they're both just magnificent.
They are.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I love how the demon and Bendy are just cuddled up in the chair.
Yeah, they're just chilling. They're just chilling. They're hanging out. They're with the big smiles,
Like brother, they're like
They're
brothers.
chilling.
right? What? Like maybe they could even be watching Netflix or something, right? They're just hanging. Right. All right. I mean, seriously. Well, and then like I love that you're displaying here two totally different styles, right? Because you've got, yeah. And so that just even goes to show you like how much just how wide of a range of talents you have in this arena.
Absolutely.
I drew Audrey
like,
in arcane style. If you heard about this film or
oh yeah, I love art.
yeah.
Ooh.
I love.
Wow.
I tried.
It's beyond, like, seriously.
And
Like,
really
I'm
quick about Arcane, I think Arcane is a masterpiece.
Great
Yeah,
show.
me
It's
too.
pretty good.
There's different
too.
styles of art brought together in Arcane, and the storytelling, the storytelling, the voice acting, the music, it all comes together so great. If you haven't seen Arcane, that series, it is so well done, I think.
I'm planning to draw betting characters, battle characters in arcane style more.
Yeah,
Wow.
You
great.
should.
Well,
This
we look
looks really
forward to
good.
seeing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely,
So,
definitely. Yeah, if you do, any one of you, if you do any more art past today, definitely tag me or tag the Bendy
take both.
family.
Take all of us. Make sure we're all tagged in this stuff. So
Yeah.
because sometimes I do miss things. So if I get tagged, even if it takes me a few days, because I was off Twitter for like 4 or 5 days. I was just doing something different.
I
But if
definitely
miss
will.
stuff,
I'm
yeah,
very
please do.
I'm very shy, but I will. Thank you.
Oh, please do. Like, always feel like every single one of you always feel like you are more like tag us, even if we don't respond right away because something took us elsewhere or we were on a plane all day or something like that.
Yeah.
We will eventually see it, and we'll eventually see it better if you tag us. Yeah, never feel bad about reaching out and letting us know, because we love nothing more than to help support you guys in your mission to help.
Thank you.
Make
Thank
the
you
world
very
a
much.
Bendy
I love
oh
you
my
all.
gosh. Oh, we love you too. Mwah.
I think, I think that goes extra for Erin and myself.
Mm-hmm.
Lauren too, but Lauren gets pretty busy sometimes as well. But
Mm-hmm.
but I know that Erin and I are always sharing stuff. Oh, did you see this? Did you see this? Check this out.
Yep. Yeah, it's amazing. We get so excited. We're like, did you see that? Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
see that?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
If you, it also, you can also tag me too, Inky News or Alvin Monk. I'll make sure to spread the word as
Yes.
well.
Yep.
See
I
this
will.
really,
I
really
will.
quick about you, about all you fantastic artists out there. I'm getting a similar feeling that I used to get when I started out doing voiceover. Because you go into a studio and you get on mic and then you read what they give you and you become this character, and then you're called the talent. And then you come out, or this is what I used to do. I used to come out and then I watch the engineer, the audio engineer, do what they do, and they just work really fast and just like sliding stuff all over the screen. And I'm just like, whoa. And I have kind of like a guilt, because like all I did was just read that thing on the piece of paper they gave me, but look at what this guy's doing or this person's doing. That's how I feel about a lot of the art I see out there, and all the different mediums that are out there. Is like, I'm getting all this love for having voiced Joey Drew, but look at that. I mean, that's
Right.
talent. That's
Yeah.
huge. That's magnificent. And I have like a little guilty feeling about, I just read the script. That's
But you know what? I want to add to that, because I agree with you exactly. And so here's what I think too, is that how beautiful it is that we did get this experience to have the voiced Audrey and Joey, because then we get the opportunity to do exactly what you're saying. We get to see all this talent, and we get to provide a place to make sure that we can share it out. So just like you were saying, like going in the studio and seeing the engineer and then us looking at all this beautiful art, we get the opportunity within ourselves to alchemize it from being like, what? I didn't do much. But it's like, okay, well, here I am. I have this opportunity here, and I'm going to do my best to share this with the world, So we get this gift. Yeah, the gift of our voice gave us this opportunity to help facilitate sharing this out with the world. But I'm right with you on it. And so that, I think that you and I both feel that same way. And that's why you and I feel pretty committed to what we're doing.
It's so great. I feel honored to be among such brilliant artists.
Right. Yeah, right.
Passionate.
Honor. Passionate, talented, brilliant, beautiful creatives. I mean, we're all in the same boat as far as like the kind of people we are, like the creatives, we're in a niche, like, and so we get this opportunity to help, like, just participate in all this. And so, so like looking at your artwork right now, like, so cool. I want to share this out more. And so, yes, I love tag Inky News for sure, like on everything, because that is Inky News. Yeah. It's everything Inky, right?
The inkiest news.
The inkiest news of all.
Thank you, everyone.
Inky.
Inkyist.
Inkiest.
All right, next artist. Oh wait,
This
Philly
news is
Kiddo.
quite inky.
Thanks,
Kiddo.
silly killer.
Who
Thank
is your
you
fa-
all.
Really quick? Who is your favorite Bendy character?
Ooh.
Well, it's definitely Bendy, Ink Demon, Audrey, Joey, Henry, myself.
Wow, you love them
Thank
You got a
all.
lot. Spreading the love, right?
I'm the
Aw.
same way. They all have
I know.
different properties that I love.
Yep.
Right.
It's the best character I've ever seen in my life.
I
Next
love
person we
it.
got.
Oh.
Next person we got
Oh.
is Bendy. Bendy
Yay!
1764.
Oh,
It's the
yes.
real Bendy.
It's Bendy.
It's the real Bendy. Oh my gosh.
Why is
Oh,
the
these are so cute.
I
He
think
looks
Bendy
like a
is
little
here.
kid.
So
It looks like
Yes,
Bendy's
Bendy,
like
you're here, right?
maybe like the 11-year-old Bendy.
Oh, these Bendies are the cutest.
So sweet.
What if when Bendy unmutes we hear hello?
The little ducky with the little suit. This is adorable art. I mean, just everything about this just screams, I just want to hug this
Yeah,
art.
that's so
Yeah.
sweet.
I know, sweetness. And then I mean,
There's
with
like
an
a
inky
little
duck.
Bendy's mic
demon
isn't
up there.
working.
Oh,
Bendy's
no.
mic's not working.
Oh no,
Uh-oh.
Bendy.
Hold on, let me try and figure this out. Let's see.
The ink demon.
Bendy, can you
Um,
tell or can you feed your what you want to say through my mind, and then I can share it out with everybody? What do you call that? I forget.
Telekinesis.
Telekinesis. Okay, yeah. So Bendy, just use some telekinesis. I'll be waiting.
It's so nice.
Mind
Yeah.
meld.
Just a little. These. So in the meantime, we'll say,
Is that Porter on the right?
yeah.
He's
Isn't
kinda
that the
winking.
cutest?
yeah. So
Oh my
cute.
God, a winking one, right? It's like, I'm so cute. Try
Yeah.
not to die.
Bye, Bobby. Try not to die.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh
You know
my
what? I gotta
gosh.
say
This
too,
is,
like I've become really close friends with Eric Braw too since the release of the game. He's just such a great guy. If any of you have not seen his broadcast on Twitch, check him out. He's on like Tuesdays and Thursdays around I think 6 or 7 p.m. Pacific. And he just goes on and he rolls dice and plays games and just talks. He calls it the happy hour. He's such a great guy.
oh,
I watched it. I watched it the other day. It was fun.
aw,
Last
the
night.
happy hour.
Yeah, he's such a fun guy.
Did you do it last night, Dave?
No, I wasn't on last night, but I crashed his much like I crashed this voice session. I crashed his, happy hour a couple days ago. It was a lot of fun.
I love it. Yeah, Dave. Dave's the crasher. We're gonna have to have a new nickname for his crashing.
I am a lurker because I go on Twitch and I'll watch people do playthroughs, and then just when the timing's right, like I'll chime in, say hi, and then there'll be like some, we'll have a cool interaction, and I just like to watch playthroughs, and I like to hear what people say and comment while they're playing through.
Yeah.
So for you artists out there, if you ever do any artist streams and stuff, let us know.
Yes, tag us on that.
And I'll come watch you draw and all that and do your stuff as well.
Yes.
I love doing that. I love watching.
Bendy said the Bendy one was for Sean for the print contest.
Oh,
Nice.
that's
So sweet, right? Aw, it's adorable. It really is, both of this. I just love how playful and youthful the artwork is, I mean, literally like just sweet.
He looks like a young like older version of Bendy from the games, but maybe like maybe a 6th grader Bendy.
Aw.
I know. It's adorable. I'm letting Bendy know on the chat that your artwork is adorable.
Yeah, great job,
It really
Bendy.
is.
You did a great job.
Nice work.
Also, Bendy, can you type in the chat I'm gonna guess already. It's Bendy, but can you type in the chat what your favorite Bendy character is? And then Aaron will telepathically tell us.
Yes, right? We're waiting. Oh wait, I did give my I did say I got it from the chat, didn't I? I was just saying that so you wouldn't think that I've got too many good superpowers.
While we're
I didn't
waiting,
want you to be afraid.
while we're waiting for Bendy's response, I'll ask Aaron and Dave and Spike because they don't have art in here. So I'll ask them
Oh wait.
for their favorite. Oh wait, we got something.
Oh wait, it's Porter, Joey, both Bendy's and Audrey. That's the transmission I've just received.
Okay.
Okay.
I
Oh, and
was right about Bendy.
Tom, I just got a big Tom. Okay, there we go.
All right. Any Boris is a good Boris.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. And I'm gonna say thank you real quick.
Audrey,
Thank
who
you.
gave you new powers?
I know, right?
Ooh. There we go.
It just happened
I
here
gave-
on this.
I gave her psycho powers. Shush.
The next
Spike,
person.
Spike, go.
Telekinesis.
I
Right?
believe
Oh,
in
wait.
Audrey's supremacy.
There's Black Baby's doll.
Ooh,
Oh,
Black, you're up.
these
look at that.
This is
I
fantastic.
cannot. These are amazing.
Beautiful.
I know, right?
Oh, beautiful.
I'm jealous
Wow.
of how good they look.
Uh,
I wish I
those
could add
are
in my
good.
collection.
Right? These are unbelievable. Like they're so freaking good.
Yeah, they're just gorgeous.
Tea
And,
time.
and they- So, and when I see these like on Twitter or something like that, and if I notice that the actor who plays the character is not in your post, I take the liberties of commenting or tagging them.
Mhm.
Like I know I sent this to Allie Murphy with
Mhm.
Betty.
You did.
Oh,
You did. Like, how could we not like just fawn all over this, right?
I think I saw that the Meatly like this too.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the meal Betty.
Yeah.
So mentioned
How's
on
that
Betty, which is
feel?
great.
Yeah. Totally.
my,
I love it.
She's the last, and I think the last one I'll do until either another game comes out, if another game comes out. So
Oh, do a Meatly doll?
I actually do up it. Yeah,
Oh, that's so.
that Henry. I made it Henry sized.
Your
Wow.
maybe like your mic is cutting in and out just a little bit. If
Oh shoot, hold
you
on.
have
Give
like
me
a
second.
check your connections maybe or. Yep. You up. Up.
Thank you, Dave. I wasn't sure if it was just me or it was like everyone. I wanted to make sure.
I love the the British teapot. And
I know.
that's
It's
such
beyond. Like
attention to
like
detail.
seriously.
That's like extra.
Is it okay now? I don't know if my AirPods died, so I'm kind of living on
Oh, you sound
Speakerphone.
good.
We hear
Yeah,
I
you
do?
sound good. Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right then.
Yeah, you sound much better.
So anyway, yes, I do have a Meatly, but it's Henry sized, so it's a little puppet for Henry.
Oh, it's so cute.
Nice. Oh, gosh. We can't get over how amazing these are.
Mhm.
Yeah, because you've had these like like you put them in different poses and everything, right? And post these out and
Can I ask what material you use, like say for Betty's hair?
I just
Mm.
used air dry clay. That was just air dry clay.
That's so great.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was not fun to day. It was. She's kind of like she looks like a mushroom, so that was my reference.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
I
it.
mean, you got it. It's spot on.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Thank
I mean,
you.
seriously, this is wow.
Well, spot.
How long does it take you, like on average, to do one? Like,
It
or is it
depends.
just kind of?
It depends on what motivation I have or how much I really care about the character. I made Joey Drew in about 5 days, mainly because I wanted to make him before the anniversary from Bendy and the Ink Machine. So that took
Oh,
5 days.
And I
But
love
usually about like a week to 2 weeks.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
so I love your version of Joey, and I love that you have sunglasses for him. And
he scares me. I can't have him watch me, so I put sunglasses on him.
And I love that your characters have like been to the Grand Canyon and
Oh,
I took Sammy to Hot
right.
Topic. It was a dead mall, so I wasn't disturbing anyone, but that was fun. I like taking them places and
Quick question.
putting them on things.
so, oh my
I'm sorry, I would have put Joey in the picture, but I didn't realize you were coming, and also I ran out of British cups.
Oh, that's so perfect. No, this is great because we'll make sure that everybody knows and sees those ones. Like we'll re-share them out, like because we'd love to.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Like again,
if I see your, I mean, I've seen your version of Joey, and I've seen it, and so anything I see of yours is just beautiful, and it's
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
And so, and if there's anybody here that hasn't seen her Joey doll or anything else, this is a great time to network and go check each other out and go.
Oh, stop it, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
man, you don't
that's
have to
it.
do that.
Yeah. No, totally do.
Spread
This
the
is
love,
made- like this-
everyone. Spread the
yeah.
love.
Spread the love,
Thank
right? That's
you.
exactly it.
And if
Thank you.
anybody
I'm
knows,
so glad to be
worked
here.
with me
Thank you.
before, knows this, how I feel very passionate about this, and I get this from my theater. I'm a producer of theatrical events and plays and things like that. Is I love getting artistic people together, and we're networking and we're bouncing ideas off of each other. And again, when you get passionate artistic people with similar likes, it's amazing what can come out of it. So all of you artists in this group chat, if you don't know each other, get to know each other, and hopefully
absolutely.
bounce ideas off each other, and you'll work on projects together, and who knows what's going to come out of it. It's just
Yeah, I think Bendy's probably the best fandom I've been in. It's
Exactly.
very kind. Everyone seems like
Agreed.
normal, you know.
Yeah, right?
Agreed.
Yeah.
And they're all great. They're all talented. They're all kind.
Yeah, great.
It's great.
I agree 100%
Oh my-
with that.
Yep.
Definitely the
Yeah.
most interactive I've ever seen.
Yeah,
Like I'll be honest. A lot of great people.
absolutely. And
Yeah.
like I say, I've done probably over 100 video games in the last 25 years.
That's awesome.
But
That's
I've
so cool.
never, ever seen anything that comes close to Bendy, the Bendy fandom and the community that and the Meatly warned me too when I got cast. He said, "You're gonna get hacked." I mean, when you start playing Joey Drew, the whole world, you're gonna have to travel around the world to, do conventions and things.
What what other games were you in, Dave?
Many.
Were you in
Perfect
Star
answer.
Trek?
There's probably about 20 or 25 or so games listed on my IMDb page.
Wow.
But they don't always make it to that. And here's the problem, and I feel guilty about this because people ask me all the time, like, what games have you been in? And I can't always remember.
Yeah.
And I think this is my reason why I can't remember, is because, like, when I spend time working on a play, I mean, I'm rehearsing it for a month and I'm performing it for a month, and I live, breathe, and eat, drink this character, and I'm learning the lines. If I ever do like on camera work, I have some time to prepare. There's maybe a couple days that you spend with it, and then you get to know that. When we do voiceover, and Erin, you might agree with this, when you do voiceover work, you usually find out about the project like maybe the day before or a couple days. Like they'll give you an audition, you record it the next day or that same day because they always want it right away.
Yeah.
The project is always like within the next week. You do the project, and you're with these people recording the project maybe for an hour. And any typical game, you're usually like maybe 4 different characters. Bendy is pretty exclusive that we're all just the one character. You're like 4 different characters, and you're a named character, and then like guard number 1 or person number 2.
Right.
Yeah.
But then you walk away, and it's either like 20 minutes or an hour out of your life
Right.
So it's a little more difficult to remember the names of the video games and definitely the names of the characters you played.
That's probably definitely hard to remember, especially if you've done like 20 different video games like over the span of like a long time, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
It's
and
amazing,
like
though.
Erin knows, with Lonnie Manella, who is a mutual friend of ours and got us a lot of our video game work. She's busy, so like we work a lot with her.
Mhm.
And just like every month there's something coming up, and it's hard to keep them all in.
Mhm.
Lonnie has
Yeah,
my
and sometimes we don't even get to see them. Like we never get to see the final product. I'll
I
go
never get to
out
see
like
my
2 years.
performance in video games ever.
Yeah. I go watch gameplays and I go and I'll say about my character, and then I'll do it 1 year, then nothing, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I wonder if that character, if anybody ever did a gameplay, and I still do that now. Like I'm still looking for a character. I did a character named Lumi, actually Lumi, which was a luminescent orb in a game, and I loved it because my kitty cat's name is Lumi. So I've been waiting to see this, but I can't see it unless somebody does gameplay for it, because and so I'll type in the name of the game and if I know the chapter or whatever, but it's hard to find it, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You also have a cat named Betty, don't you? Or was that somebody else?
Lumi and Betty, those are my besties.
Oh,
Does your cat have a British accent?
my cat.
That word kind of reminded me of something.
Oh. Oh.
Cat name is London, so I don't know why. That's probably why I thought you were talking to me. Like, how did you know the name of my cat?
Black babe, your work is
There's gonna be-
so good.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Amazing work.
There's gonna be another bestie last on the list. I'll like last op it'll be seen on Twitter. We'll get to it. But next person is Sleep a Cat. Sleep a Cat. I'm sorry. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name right. I apologize.
Hello. Yeah.
Cat.
Yeah, I guess Sleepy Cat is also okay. Just
Cat.
yeah.
Okay. Sleep a
Oh,
Cat.
Yeah.
The beach episode.
Wow.
I love that.
This is
Thank you. He's
amazing.
chilling.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Wow.
Thank you.
The ink beach.
You have your own style as well. It almost
Yes.
looks like some charcoals or something like that.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like lineless art?
Yeah, I guess so.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, thank you. You know, when I was drawing this, I was thinking about, in chapter 4 in Dark Revivals, there was like city, and I was thinking maybe there's like a beach somewhere, and just drew that. Yeah, I guess.
Wow. I love that. Where
Thank
maybe
you.
there's a beach somewhere and I'm just gonna make it.
I hope. Yeah.
Right? Yeah,
That's
I
a
hope so
creative
too.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Uh,
beautiful.
Just want to say it's so nice to meet you all, and I'm definitely gonna draw Audrey and Joey next. It's like so
Oh,
awesome.
thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just appreciate you. And this piece is just so beautiful. I love beaches. So I love that you're just like that you actually created this. And it's just so like haunting, and it almost feels like, gosh, it feels like it's one of those like right before color came on television sets. Like it just has that feel of like old fashioned horror stuff that you see on TV, you know?
I mean, it does. It definitely has like a unique feeling. I mean, your
Mhm.
style gives a feeling. And
Mhm.
you know what I love is like Sammy took his mask off.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I really
Or
like
he's
how he
getting
has like the
bloom,
wine
or
glass and he's
taking
drinking
in the
ink.
cloud rays.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I
Actually,
always want to see what's under his mask, and you just did it. I love that.
Yeah, right? And yet you still kind of can't see, like it's
Kind of
amazing.
mysterious.
Yes, very mysterious. That's the word. This is mysterious. And yeah, there's another one. I know I'll get it at some point, but mysterious is
like
good.
the projectionist and the butcher gang. I always want to just stop them and look at them and just
Mhm.
inspect Yeah. I mean, I guess you can in the archives, but I mean, Sammy, I always want to lift his mask and see what's going on.
What is going on? And so you got it lifted, but it's still mysterious what's going on. Yeah, this is
I was going
beautiful.
for it. You know, actually, a funny thing, the similar mask, which is under Sammy himself, was actually a last minute change. It wasn't there. I was about to post my drawing and I just think, wait a minute, I think there should be a similar mask somewhere.
Oh
So,
my gosh.
yeah.
I thought you were going to say like you didn't put it there and you were about to post it and all of a sudden, boom, it was there. Like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Artwork is haunted by Sammy.
Yeah.
That's called
That would
an
be funny.
inkspiration. You got inspired right before you post it, right?
Yeah.
Inspired. Oh my God, it's beautiful too. And I love it too. You're like, it's done, I'm ready to post. Wait a minute. One more detail. And it's beautiful. That detail says so much. I mean, everybody zoomed, like they honed in on that, you know?
It's
It's
awesome. Yeah.
amazing.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, like
There's
if you again, like I said, if you do more, make sure to tag us in it so we can see it. I definitely want to see.
Yeah, I will do. Thank you. Yeah, I will.
Good.
Yeah. So I guess
You're amazing. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. Really, seriously. Yeah, I loved it. I love this. I look forward to seeing more. I look forward to sharing it out with more people. And yeah, I just really think your style is amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for tagging me and like entering it because it's really nice. That's for everyone, really. Thank you for tagging, having faith in me and posting your art here. Because I'm really happy we got to go over this. Because everyone's like, I don't know if you guys knew, but actually Erin said it earlier. Like the whole art segment I came up with on a whim, and I'm like, oh, I kind of want to do that, and I'm like, would you be okay with that, Erin? And then Erin said, of course. And could we both like want like to give the Bendy community the best, and like what better way than bringing some of the Bendy community members in to talk about your art? So
that's great. Yeah, because we've been wanting to do this for a while. In our love streams, we've been wanting to do just like dedication, appreciation for all the art and everything that the fans, do for us. So this is great. And I think we probably still will. We might need your help with it though, Brandon.
wait, I'd be honored. Like gather a bunch of artists. I'd be honored.
Yeah.
You know how to reach out to me.
Like this, where you're doing a screen share, because if you leave it up to the cast members, we're just going to be like holding up, hey, how about this one?
That's what I do.
I definitely if you guys did like need help, I'd definitely be there to help.
We'll rope you in. We're absolutely rope you in.
Excellent.
You'll part of it. Excellent, right? Because clearly this is in your talent wheelhouse. Clearly, right? And you'll get to be part of it as well. We can make it something really big and festive and beautiful and like a celebration,
Ira, if you're still here, bye.
I'm sorry for interrupting you. I just wanted to say goodbye, and I'll miss you all.
We'll miss you.
I love you all. I hope we'll meet again.
Yes, we will. We've got some ideas in our mind, right?
Have a great day.
You too. Thank you so much for joining us.
Bye.
Thanks.
Yeah. Bye.
See you later.
Mwah. Oh
right.
yeah. Oh
Are we ready to move on to the next person, or do you have anything else to say, Sleepy?
yeah, Sleepy, tell us more.
I guess last thing everyone says about the favorite characters.
Yeah.
I guess it's kind of obvious, but my favorite characters is Ink Demon, the Sammy Lawrence, and I guess Audrey and Joey is really great characters too. I really like them. Their voice, their appearance, it's so awesome. You did a really great job,
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
That was well. Look at that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
Aw.
bye.
See you later.
Yeah, see ya.
Bye.
You can stay on if you want. Oh,
Nah, I'm gonna. Yeah.
you're like, no,
Yeah.
I'm going back here. Thank you for.
Yeah.
All right,
Aw.
next person is
Here we go.
Super Aiden.
Woo!
I knew it was gonna come.
I knew it. Here.
Super
Oh
wonderful
yeah.
piece.
Super Aiden.
Super Aiden.
Super.
Super.
Wait, can you guys hear me? Just make sure.
Oh
Yeah, we can hear you.
yes.
Okay, that's good. I was worried like, oh, boy, my mic's not working.
Actually, nice and clean. Really good.
So I know you, Dave and Erin, you guys obviously recognize me both from Twitter and from the streams you guys done,
Yeah.
which was amazing. Especially the last one, since everyone, all the cast members were there, and they looked to my art that Erin had or got from me. I was like, holy crap, this is like actually happening.
Right.
Well, I definitely remember your rendition of Joey Drew that Erin showed in that last.
Oh
video.
yeah, the little jokey Jojo snuck
Like
in there.
like a silhouette in the background on the side. I just love it.
So good. So good.
Yeah. I tried to hide as many iconic characters, but
That's
I
great.
did this piece specifically for this stream, and I'm not gonna be honest. When I first did it, I was like, well, I'm gonna do something for fun, so I just randomly did Audrey, and then the Ink Demon just silhouettes back there, like knowing like, crap, I'm dead.
It's so great. I mean, to me this looks like like a cell from an animated series or something.
Mhm, it does.
Yeah. I always like how like a blend of like I guess like you would consider like it's like simple like colors with like the anime like template on there.
Yeah.
Which I always see it as. And I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I did technically do another piece, although it's on my profile picture specifically for this, which is my OC and the Ink Demon.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I want to see it move. I want to see the demon chasing after Audrey. I mean, it's so cool. Like it's ready.
I always like wonder like how would the Ink Demon like chase her if that was a thing, because you don't actually see her chasing you besides from that 1 second, but he's like more walking. So the idea of him like chasing you is gotta be terrifying.
Oh God, right? Yeah. Oh wow.
It's terrifying. Well, every time you see the demon, but that first time when he's coming down the hall and that cut.
Yeah, that's
you just sneak into that door right at the last second. Oh gosh.
Yeah. And whenever when I was playing the game for the first time, and I was ready for him. I was not ready for him. Like, you said you're ready, you weren't ready.
Yeah.
It was actually terrifying. So, and not to mention, the few times you did see him, I still love that one time where, and it really pained me too in a bit, where you're like entering the gym workshop, he comes at you, then the electrical towers turn on, then you see what actually is the truth, and like, oh no.
Yeah. Oh God. Right.
Your colors are so bold and just so distinctive. It's so great.
Yeah, Super Aiden knows how much I love his artwork. There's so many beautiful, like there's it's playful and it's so expressive, like you can see like just like what she's doing, like this just says so much, like when you're saying this, I love your stuff. I love your style. I mean, I can't get enough of it. And anything that you've posted out that I've been able to see on, that you've posted out on Twitter and made sure that I saw, I'm just like in awe. I just thank you so much for always sharing it with me. You know how I feel. Like, I love your stuff, and I'm so excited that,
I know that for real. Like, the second I knew the second you see it, like, oh, I know who this is. So.
Yes, right, exactly. Oh my God, I know, right? And isn't that so cool? So, like, even as your style may evolve or whatever, but I always know if I see it, I instantaneously know it's you. Yeah. I love that.
I always love it when I hear people like saying, hey, I know your style, I recognize that. It's always like I think this is the case for every artist. It's always like a blessing, like, oh my God, you actually recognize my style. It's amazing.
Right. Yes, right. That is something because it made such an impression, right? And then multiple impressions, and then you're just like, whoa, that is my style. And people are recognizing and resonating with my style. And how would you like, I mean, it's amazing. So yay, you always I love your stuff. I love your style. I love the feeling I get when I look at it.
That's always amazing for me to hear. And not to mention, it was really Bendy, way back in the day, even today, was the thing that got me back into drawing. Like, I know we didn't know each other because we had no idea who you were back then. But like during like my high school years, I would just sneak Bendy's ahead into anything I could get my hands on.
Oh, that's so cute.
I just sneak his head anywhere I get. So if it wasn't for Bendy, I wouldn't be here today.
That's great.
It's like the hidden Mickeys at Disney World. Or like Bendy heads.
Yeah, exactly. Hidden Bendy. Oh my god, that should be a thing for the next Bendy game where you have to hop on the hidden Bendies, like hidden Mickeys. That would be amazing.
Nice. Hey, that's
and
good.
I do, and I know it's gonna get brought up, but I also want to thank you for all the help you've gotten because recently we had some pretty difficult things with a certain product that you had to get to me.
Oh, I know.
It's okay, but I want to thank for all this support, and not to mention, I do have little benders with me too.
Yeah. Oh, you got your little fenders. I love that. Oh.
Yeah, it came in like it's funny. I think it came in the day Inky News DM me saying this was gonna happen. Like, oh shoot, that was kind of convenient timing.
A double whammy.
Well, you know what? That's so perfect though too because yeah, some little things, something got lost in the mail or has not arrived yet, and so he's been waiting and waiting and waiting, and so it's so sweet to say like, okay, well that's not happening. Here's another cool thing that is though, right? Like being part of this, like
yeah. So it helps that it does help. I'm a patient boy, so like to be fair, I legit like when Bendy the Dark Fire came out like in November. I legit avoided spoilers for the game up until the day it came out for console back in March, and man, it wasn't tough, but it was worth it.
Oh my gosh, you are good. Like seriously, that's impressive.
That's dedication. I don't know.
That's right. You're like, no, don't look, cannot look.
Like that's amazing. If you think you're able to avoid spoilers until the console version came out, that's amazing. Yeah. Like even when even when Dark Revival came out on PC, I saw like the thing that made me I got angry at someone, not at someone, but like I got angry at myself because I was on YouTube the day it came out because I bought the game the morning it came out. I went on YouTube break quick to listen to some Bendy music before like I played the game while I was downloading. Bam, the Joey Drew scene right on my face on YouTube. I was like, darn it.
Oh no, that's the worst.
I was like,
oh man.
Yeah, I was like, it's on. This person who uploaded that on site.
It's the worst when that happens, but if you can do it, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Right.
And but again, it's been amazing coming on here. I'm probably gonna stay for the whole interview, but it's been amazing talking to you guys. It's still crazy to me that I'm talking to a voice actor. So there was like there was like, oh crap, I'm actually talking. But now Joey's crashed apart. It's like, oh, two of them now.
Oh, I love it. I know, right? See, look at that. We never know what's gonna happen, right? Isn't this beautiful?
Yeah. And I was kind of jokingly saying in the chat, if the whole Bendy cast showed up, that would probably put pressure on everyone. Like seeing everyone like, oh shoot.
Right? I love it.
Aiden.
I get
I'm sorry, God.
Oh, but I know Brent Inky's gonna say what are your favorite Bendy characters.
Yeah.
Bendy / Ink Demon, because I legit like one time count them as separately, but after Dark Revival, I count them as the same character because they are the same character, and Audrey for pretty obvious reasons. Although I do have to give a special shout out to Henry for one, he was the main guy in the original game, but it's also like if you were around when Bendy first came out, he's always gonna have like you're always gonna know him as like, oh yeah, Henry, and you're just wondering what's gonna happen to him next. And man, that face reveal that legit like blew my mind.
Yeah.
Well, I love it. Oh my gosh.
But again, thank you guys for having me on here. I'm gonna be watching this back and thinking, man, that's my voice.
I know. We love your voice. We're so happy to hear your voice.
Yeah.
Aw, you're so much like you're so vibrant, like so happy and vibrant. I love just, feeling you through your voice.
Oh, oh shucks.
Keep it up.
Mhm.
Keep it up.
But
So good.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
thank you guys for having me on here. This was amazing. And I'll
Yeah.
see you later.
Thank
All right.
Thank you for joining us.
Bye, Super Aiden.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
There
Ah.
we go. Sorry, my
So
mouse
good.
was
We have
glitching
such
out.
a good family, don't we? Like everybody here.
Now
my
Grant
gosh.
cannot join us sadly because
No.
Grant and one
Oh.
other person cannot join us. Scotch Angel was another person who cannot join us. So
Ooh.
I would still like to talk about their art though, so we can at least have
Yes.
we can talk about the
Our
art.
old
later.
INKthusists. That's cool.
Love
They got
it.
both versions on there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah. I love it. I love it because these are like posters, These are like really super duper cool posters.
I was gonna say that yeah, this reminds me of what I many years ago I used to draw myself and actually wanted to be a comic book artist back in high school. But this takes me back to like how we all started out.
Mm-hmm.
Just a pencil and a piece of paper
Yes.
and
Right.
do it up. It's just so good.
Mm-hmm. It was so sweet. So both. Yeah, I love it. Yeah, I mean, seriously, like if this, yeah, I love it. Thank you so much. I wish you were here, but we're so happy that we got the opportunity to see this and share this with you. So
Yeah, thank you so much, Grant, for submitting your art.
yeah, really, seriously, like thank you. I like these. These are they're keeping me smiling.
Happy 5th anniversary, Bendy.
Right?
There we go. Let me go back. There we go.
There we
All right. Next person is Ghost Chick. You're up.
all right.
Here we go.
Chick.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh wow. Look at that.
Oh, hello.
nice.
Hello.
Oh,
Hi.
hi.
You too. We were just talking about you. Look at that.
Uh-huh.
A pencil and a
These-
dream and a piece of paper.
And a piece of paper and adorable. I think that this is the word that everybody's gonna think. Just these are so adorable.
I agree.
Hey.
All right.
I'm so glad you like it.
Oh. Yeah, we love. Aw.
I love the dynamic
I'm-
pose. Sorry. Good.
Oh, it's all right. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I was to say I love how cute your Bendy on the right is, but I also love the dynamic posing of the one on the left.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, sorry, good.
That's a you.
I really wanted to showcase the fact that I could do a very sensual version of the Batsim Ink Demon in a nice suit and tie, as well as the cuter, smaller version of him as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like very dapper in his Ink Demon suit or clothing or attire on the left. I like that.
Yeah.
Got a nice
Yeah, he's wearing a tailcoat, a white bow tie, a dress shirt with dress pants, and I had help with the idea from a friend of mine who's really interested in 1950s fancy wear and social wear. It's really cool.
Aw,
That's great.
I love it. Yes. So good, sweetie.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Helping Audrey up.
Well, I wanted to say, two of my friends, Feminine Sir on Twitter and Bendy, the Bendy,
A real
they
one.
wanted to say hi to you, Erin. And now that Dave is here, I might as well say hi to you too. They couldn't be a part of the stream because they both had school today.
Uh-huh.
So they through me, they're saying hello.
Oh, say hello back.
And you just tell them next time they'll have to ditch school.
Mhm.
You know, I thought about doing that.
John, no, I told you, don't do that.
And you were like, no, don't do it. I was like, yeah, I'll be fine. It's just one day. It's
You
okay.
had a major test
was
today, buddy.
Yeah, major test. No, and you still made it, right? This is perfect.
I don't
Yeah.
care about no test. No, it's good.
I don't care
No, I
about a
would've-
test. I want to be here, right?
So yeah, I mean, I know I said this earlier. I ran home, and I'm just glad I made it. You know, like,
right?
yeah.
Roast
Aw.
chick, tell them hi for us, and
Yeah.
not to worry. There will be other times that we will get together.
Absolutely. And in the meantime, send them this. If you can tell, that's a heart.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay,
I will send them
good.
all the love from the stream.
Yes, all the love.
But it's really nice to actually speak with you both because I post not a lot of my art on Twitter, but as much as I can. And I like to stay under the radar for the most part, but because I'm really nervous and not quite social. But after today, I'm more confident about showcasing my art more.
That's always good to hear.
Yeah.
It is such a nice, welcoming community, and that's how I actually feel myself. Before the release of the game in November, I was rarely ever on Twitter. I rarely visited Twitch, and was not an active participant on TikTok. But I mean, everybody's just so nice and welcoming, and everybody, appreciates each other. So I don't see why you don't belong in all that as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. It's a safe place. And do keep us, tag us and everything. And yeah, just know that we are rooting for you to share your gifts with the world. We have also, just like Dave was even saying, we have the same stuff, like right now I'm evolving a little piece of myself that makes me a little bit more nervous and wanting to share, right? But little bits by bits, I get more brave. The song part of myself, right? Like a year ago, I was not sharing my song so much, except for when I was in social circles with friends, pick up my guitar and my ukulele. But within the last year, I've just been taking baby steps forward and expanding, and so we're all in this together. So you are evolving, expanding, and pushing the boundaries of your comfort zone in the same way that we are too in several areas. So we're all in this together, right?
I like to say that that we are all, as a community, we are all now stuck in the cycle together from this point on.
We are, yeah.
Trapped in the depths.
Yep.
We're holding each other's hands and jumping into the dark puddles.
Absolutely.
That's exactly right. That's exactly what we're doing it together. Yes. Aw, I love this.
Oh, I would like to add one more thing. It made me feel a lot more comfortable as well going onto this stream and getting out of my comfort zone because Kiri Pebble is a friend of mine and they're also here.
Yep, that's me.
Yes. Oh, we love Kiri Pebble. I love this that you two see. This is perfect. This is the family, right? This is the family dynamics. We all are here to support each other.
Also,
Yay!
I want to give a shout out to Gross Chick. Thank you so much for telling me telling me how to reach out to other people, because at first I wasn't able to reach out to everyone because of Twitter's DM system being a little bit buggy. So thank you for helping me out, and spreading the word to Kiri. Thank you so much.
No,
And
you're
honestly, I was about to
welcome.
blame Dave for my thing not working.
Definitely blame him.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't blame all our problems on Dave.
Yes, we
Oh,
can.
You know what? I think I tried to establish this in our last stream that you don't have to blame Dave for all bad stuff that happens.
You can blame him for good things too.
It's not even this Dave. Dave is a state of mind.
Yes, right.
On whatever. If it's good or bad, you can blame Dave.
Yeah, if it's good or exactly, no matter what it is, or if it's like meh, I'll still blame Dave. Meh, right?
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
That is so good, and I love that you're on paper. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Traditional art with pen and paper or pencil and paper has always been a go-to for me. More recently, I've been trying to get into digital art, but I hadn't gotten a good enough piece got together to put onto for the stream. But these two traditional pieces, they were kind of my star student favorites, so I really wanted to showcase them.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, I'm so glad you did. And you know what? I actually do love that the pencil and the paper. It's like all the things, like it's like even with voice acting, it's our voice and a mic. There's two things, right? I mean, there's other things that go and become involved, but it's so nice to distill it down and be really good with like, and just to have fun with the basics. Like we don't have to always go and have the biggest, boldest, brightest of anything. And anything that we do, right? We can be the pencil and the paper. And there's something about pencils too. I love them. Like I love sharpening them. I love the smell of them. I love the smell of the erasers. You know, there's things about an experience with a pencil that you can't always get with other things too. So
Mhm.
the experience with
And
a pencil.
yeah, and for my favorite characters out of the entire franchise, definitely would have to be a character who doesn't have a form of his own, but Wally Franks,
Oh,
Wally support.
Allison,
Huh?
yes, Alice Angel, Joey Drew, Henry Stein, of course, the Ink Demon himself, and Boris, any form, Boris, Tom, any form.
mm-hmm,
Yeah, I like
mm-hmm.
them.
I
Yeah.
know, right? Oh, those are good. Yay!
So good.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm having so
Oh,
much fun.
Oh,
I'm
yay! Well,
glad.
thank
Now,
you.
precious chick, not gross chick.
Oh, thank
Yes,
you.
Hey,
precious. Yeah, we'll have to switch it.
I'll get right on that.
Next person. Thank you,
That will
Gross
be her
Chick.
nickname.
Or excuse me, Precious Chick. Thank you.
Right.
precious.
Next person.
Yeah, Brandon, get it
is
right. Oh,
Witch Gravy. I think they're here, right?
Witch gravy. Ooh, that sounds
Gravy.
good.
Do, do,
I want some of
do.
that witch gravy.
I think over
I know,
here.
right? I love witch gravy.
Witch Gravy said they might be able to join us, but they said dude, I think it was traveling. They're on the rock.
Oh,
They were trying to get like to a cafe because they're in the Rocky Mountains. They told me they were
Oh,
trying to
okay.
get to a cafe.
oh. Well, that's
So
nice.
yeah,
Wow. So maybe
th-
we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll get crashed in a Rocky Mountain cafe, right?
so I guess they weren't able to make it, but I'll also show
Look
off
at
the
that.
artwork.
Look at all that color.
oh wow.
Oh,
Look at
that's
that.
so sweet. Are you kidding me?
Now
Oh my
they did tell
gosh.
me a couple things about it, so I figured I'd share them, kind of echo them what they were
Okay.
telling me. They
Yeah.
said the duck in the water is they made this for a classroom apparently. They told me which is really cool.
What?
That's
they had-
nice. I like how it's for a classroom and everything. That's cute.
So they said each of the ducks, not the one in the water, I don't think, but each of the ducks like on here represents each one of you guys from the love streams. And then we got
Are you
Bendy
kidding
himself.
me?
So we got Sean Chris is the Ink Demon. I'm gonna take a guess and say that this one's Tim because I'm the
Yeah.
sailor hat. Then we got Dave in the middle,
Oh,
and then Lauren and Erin. I
Aw.
forget which one they told me was which. but-
oh my gosh, are we kidding? This is amazing. My heart.
I love my favorite one's a
Seriously?
little cowboy hat.
I
for Sean.
love it, right? Oh my gosh, this is so brilliant. It's
You
so
know,
sweet.
It makes me think of if Joey Drew Studios had progressed the Bendy cartoons when they evolved into color, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah, instead of just black and white or sepia tone, like that they
Yeah.
evolved into color, and this is what they might look like.
Wow. This is
Beautiful.
beautiful. This is so happy. This is like pure joy.
Yeah.
And this is hanging up in the classroom right now?
That's what they made it sound like. Yes, I'm guessing that's I'm guessing it's hanging up
Oh
in the
my
classroom
gosh.
somewhere.
I hope there's lots of pictures taken, like in case, like, you know, like it's so beautiful.
Yeah,
Hey, and that one duck in the pond has a frog on its head.
I love it.
Oh yeah, Frogger.
Mm.
It's a frog.
Oh my
I
gosh.
know frog food.
It's beautiful.
Next
That's
person.
So
Sorry, Dave.
happy.
Sorry, Dave. Good.
So good.
Okay. So let give another couple second glance. Which gravy is amazing, by the way. Chef's kiss.
Gravy, fantastic.
Yes.
I guess you can say this. Roy put the
least-
gravy on top of the great dish.
Yes.
I love it.
Thanks for making me.
Oh, I love it.
Then we got Syra_MFs is the next person.
Syra, are you still here, Syra?
Ooh,
think-
yeah. Cyrus right there. Hi,
Oh yeah.
love. Oh. Oh.
Oh wow, look at that.
Wow.
That's really nice.
Wow. Yes.
Wait. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can
Yes.
hear you.
You.
Hi.
Hello.
I know, but
Oh.
so I'm going to spray. The left one was made for a Bendy event that happens in August, which is called Indie Month. And Harfusek gives us a whole list, and we have to make words related to Bendy and the Machine or Bendy and the Revival. And I decided to make a whole tarot card relating with Bendy, and each card has some time and meaning. For example, the shape one in my language means breaking or something, or breaking the cycles or ending. So I decided to draw Audrey with a cycle behind breaking, because the meaning behind of that is Audrey breaking the cycle so she can save everyone.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Great. I want the whole deck.
Right? Seriously.
There
Can
was
you
one.
get the deck recreated?
There was one more
Wait, what?
in there. Sorry. Good.
Look, they're like cards, right?
And the second one is for seeing Inky print contest, which it took me 2 nights to draw the whole perspective with the two Bendys. I wanted to make a sort of mirror effect reflecting who is Ink Demon and the other side.
Wow.
That is gorgeous and brilliant.
You.
Did a
I
great
love
job.
Really?
angles. I love the concept of the reflection of
Wow.
they're the same character in a different perspective.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. Unbelievable. That is phenomenal. Seriously. Beautiful. I love everything that you have here. And we all want the deck.
I want
We all-
those cards.
I think Dave saw my drawing on Facebook.
Yeah.
He knows me on Facebook.
I definitely recognize the one on the right of the two bendies.
Wow.
Follow me on Facebook.
Wow.
It's so beautiful.
Thank
Well,
you.
I mean, seriously, you're amazing. This really is so beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow. Yeah. Oh my God. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
thank you for your beautiful artwork. Seriously, like you're putting out so much amazingness into the world. Yeah. Yeah. You're so creative.
I try to draw when I have time, because I'm right now doing my finals, so I can post a lot of them.
Yeah. That's okay. Like, yeah, we all go through those phases too. We're like, creative. And it's like, oh no, here comes something else. Yeah.
The Facebook group is the Spanish Bendy community.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I don't know why they is in that Facebook, so
I love it. Yeah, that's what I was like.
And it's my fault that I do not speak Spanish like I should. And I wish I could interact with that community more. Bendy en Español, or there's another Spanish Bendy page that I'm with as well. But I just feel horrible that I don't speak Spanish that like I should.
We have
But,
the translator option.
I would like to see more of these Audrey cards, like with the number 12 on top?
Oh my God, right?
Yeah, because each day
Or not?
has one word, and the 12th day was shift.
Yeah. But you
I
made
mean,
one, right?
Yeah, I made a whole design for the card, and then I have to draw in that small square to put all the drawings. So I have to make more obviously what I'm trying to say each one.
It's
wow.
great work.
Wow, this is amazing. Have you ever drawn, like created like an Oracle card deck before, or is this your first card deck that
It
you've
was
ever
my
created?
first time. It was my
Wow.
first time and my first time to join to the Inky month because I haven't joined any Bendy events.
Wow. It's amazing.
Onion.
Thank you.
Yeah. So good. Thank you. Thank
I think I
you.
have another one, but I don't think it's here. I have another one which I show on the Twitter account, but it was one called Independency Inversion, which I made the ink machine like a piggy bank, trying to give the meaning that Drew spends too much money on that ink machine and they always.
Okay, well done. Bravo.
Thank you.
Bravo for real. Thank you so much.
My favorite characters, I love all the characters, but I don't have one specific that I love, but mostly it's in Demon because the first character that I saw when I see the game for the first time was Bendy, so I stick with Bendy over in Demon.
Mhm.
Wow. Yeah.
Bendy looks
Amazing.
cute there too.
Yes.
Well, thank you, Sire, for submitting your art. Wonderful art at that.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Gorgeous.
Yes.
And we're on to the last 6 people or last 6 people after this one.
Okay.
Because I put like 2 bonus, or I put like 1 bonus one at the end.
All right, we got bonus.
So this is from Joe, Katie_KDZ.
Joe. Wow. Wow. That's great.
Whoa.
Joe is here, I think. So
Yeah,
they're
I'm here.
Okay.
Hey, Joe.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
That
Well-
is so good.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah.
actually like of words right now because I'm really happy to meet you all and to talk with you.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was like so happy after playing Dyke Revival, so I started to draw like literally the day after I played.
Wow.
And I also want to say that I'm really grateful to Bendy and to this community because this game inspired me to go to university to study art and not like.
Oh.
And
That's
it was like,
beautiful.
it was hard because I decided to make my hobby my future job,
Oh,
but I am inspired by Joey Drew, like, you need to follow your dream.
Oh,
Joe,
oh,
it's gonna make me cry.
I know, right? Seriously. Wow. Yes.
I'm
Yeah.
glad that you're following your dreams, and as we all should. You know, a lot of people say, tomorrow, or in another life, or someday. And,
Mhm.
you know, someday that day might not ever come. And
Yeah.
sometimes there is no tomorrow.
Yeah.
And sometimes there is no other life. So pursue your dreams now.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations. Good for you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
That's so big. That's huge, like on so many levels. I'm really happy for you for doing that.
And what
Thank
are
you.
using here? Are these pastels or is that charcoal on the
Sorry?
left? What is your medium here? What are you using? Is that charcoal or is this digital work?
It's digital work. I use Procreate. Yeah.
That's
Oh
what
my
I use.
gosh, the one with Audrey and the demon look almost like it's like pastels or charcoal or something. It is
This one's
so.
really nice. Wow.
Thanks.
And I love your Audrey on the right with just all the line work and almost, but also it adds to the style of the whole piece is so fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, both of these pieces are spectacular. Can you share a little bit more about the one on the left, like as far as like, because that's different, you know, that's uniquely beautiful in its own right. And so I'm just curious, like, what inspired you to create it? Like, what's the story behind this one on the left with the Ink Demon and Audrey within?
I don't know what to say because like I just played the game and understand that like Audrey and Ink Demon are connected really, and I decided to put them both on this art. Before, like I also thought that I might put Alice also, but then I decided not to do that.
Yeah, that's stunning. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, they're both like amazing. So thank you so much. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Yeah, and thank you for following your dreams, and thank you for because you paved, when one of us does it, it paves the path for other people to do it too. It gives other people permission to follow their dreams.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So trailblazer. In fact, I knew if my dad told me to do something, he's not a dream follower, he's a practical gentleman and who follows all these rules and stuff. And I knew if he told me to go in one direction, I knew I had to go in the exact opposite. Like run as fast as I could in the other direction.
Yeah. Yeah, when you do something like that, when you take a step towards your dreams or when you follow your passions, it does. It inspires others to do the same. And
yeah, it's like that first person on the dance floor. You all show up, nobody's dancing, but that one person gets out there and starts a movement, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you for doing that. Thank you for going. Yeah, keep us posted on all of your stuff. Like we say, tag us and post us. Yes, and big.
Okay. I will. Love you all.
We love you.
Love you too. Oh wait, Joe, really quick. What is your favorite Bendy character?
Oh, Joey Drew.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, then what a treat for you to have him here, right?
Oh my gosh. Joe, I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for your artwork. It's beautiful.
That was perfect.
It was perfect, right?
Next person is
That
Kiri.
sound like him? Oh wow, that's awesome.
Oh wow, look at that. That's nice.
Yes, I have.
Go from one style to something else, and it's just so bam. That's so cool.
Welcome back, Erin. We're on the Kiri now.
Oh yes.
That's really good.
Yep, I recognize this art.
Boy, have you been stalking my Twitter page, Erin?
Sorry, let me go back.
Well, but your style, see, it's the same thing. Like I love your style.
Wait, I gotta go back. Sorry.
Yes.
I'm gonna stop a little bit. There we go. There you go.
Aww.
I did it again. Geez, I'm sorry.
That's okay. It gives me
Don't
time
touch
to eat
anything. Just like we had to tell Erin that one love stream. Don't touch anything.
All right, one more press. All right, we're good. Okay, I'm not gonna touch. My hands are off.
We're in the cycle.
Yeah.
Sorry, my sister was gonna go feed and water my rabbits for me.
Oh.
Because I was doing this.
Oh my gosh, Bendy's carrying a little ducky.
Yes.
Oh, I just noticed.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. And look at Bendy's facial expression.
That's so great.
Yes.
Oh man.
In the little pants.
But with Bendy, if you could tell on his little vest coat, you can tell the little button on the back is a little Bendy head.
I noticed that. That was a cool little detail.
Oh my gosh.
And I thought that would be a cute king detail because he doesn't have a tail.
Yeah.
And I'm like, since he doesn't have a tail, I need to put something there.
Wow.
Button.
No, that's great.
But originally, I was gonna do an animation map that nobody joined, sadly. For the
Oh.
song "Children of the Machine" by CG5 and DA Games.
Yeah.
I wanted to do an animation like collaboration, but nobody joined, sadly.
Well,
Aw.
But I love it. Then with the Ink Demon with the bag on his head, me and a friend were talking and sitting here, it was like, the Ink Demon would be a cat. And I'm like, you just gave me the whole idea to put a bag on his head.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it.
You know what I like about that is I always think that when you hide in like the crates or the barrels or wherever you hide, I'm like, why doesn't the Ink Demon just stick his head in there?
Well,
stuck with those
something I have told, like, replied to most of the Meatly's things where he was saying, like, should we have the game be more menacing? I'm like, one thing that would bring a scare factor, fight like monsters for the hiding spot if they see you go in it. Hailu is inspired off of English, please.
Thank you.
Sister Location, if you know the Five Nights at Freddy's fandom. It was highly inspired off that with the biddy babs where you have to like pull and fight for it.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I wanted something like that because I thought it would bring the whole like nervous factor.
Yeah.
Like, oh my goodness, I have to fight for this. Like I'm fighting for my life. Now with the Ink Demon, if you won, you're smashing his hand in the door of something. And he would get mad, grab his hand, and then smack the station or whatever you're hiding and walk away.
Yeah.
But if he won, he would rip the door off and then grab you.
Oh.
And something that would be interesting, like having a crafting thing. So you'd be able to grab stuff around the studio and craft it together to make a new door. But he would notice that. So frequently you'd be checking it. So you're not hiding camping. You're not camping inside of it, just waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
But also,
Yeah.
Bendy, if it wasn't for Bendy, I would not be going to college for animation.
Wow, that's great.
That was amazing.
And speaking of animation, I have a series that I'm creating that's highly inspired off Bendy called Ink House.
Nice.
Yes.
Yes, it will be posted on my YouTube when I get to it.
Nice. You better share. Share with us.
Oh,
so we
I
can share
will.
out. Oh.
I will ping.
That's
I'm excited for it. I know. I'm just still waiting on my voice actor to give me his lines.
So tell us about Ink House. Or do you just want to wait? Like, you want to give us any of the deets?
Oh, I can tell you a little bit about it.
Okay.
Ink House is about this character of mine, which, yeah, he's an ink demon. His name is Jan. And him and someone that he grew up with, Gospel, they grew up in an orphanage, but they got separated because they got adopted off to different families, and then they met up again when my character's Bad Time and Pet found Jan. And then he brought him to the Ink House. And basically he met at like the other residents, and then he found his friend. And basically the show, it's like going on and showing like, oh yeah, these are some characters that you're meeting on the way that is going to be important to the other characters. Like example, for my character Snowy, she's a part of episode 1, and Jan slowly over time grows a little crush on her, and is like, she's so sweet. But out of species wise, the ink creations, they're more mean and grumpy. Mainly for Ink Wolves, I based it off of the cartoon Boris. So like the toon Boris, where he was like more mean and kind of selfish a little bit and greedy with food.
Yeah.
As for Angels, I based it off of like Susie Campbell's personality. Like she's like, oh, it's all about me, da 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 da. And most ink demons, I based it off of the ink demon himself, but also like the Tomb Bendy. Some are mean and tough, and then with the little one, like with the Toon, they're more shy and stuff, and very closed in. Then you have Sweet Treat Valley. They're any type of food. They're like food type creations. So any food you can think of, boom, it's already a creation there.
Wow.
With the Icy Roads, it has like creations that are like built for the snow. Like you have snow angels, you have frost demons, you have the ice wolves.
I like that.
And they're so friendly. They're so nice and willing to help you out.
Oh, cool.
Really put a lot.
I love that.
Thought into this AU.
It was originally going to be between me and my toxic ex when him and I were friends, but I'm like, no, this is my production now.
Good.
You did something. You're blocked. You're not. I'm not talking to you. This is my production now, because he tried to take over it, and I'm like, no, it was my main idea. I agreed to let your character be in it, so that's why I had to change the stories and change around the characters a bit.
Oh wow!
But yeah, I'm excited, and I'm going to be posting like backstory stuff, so you're getting to know like the main 5 characters: Jan, Gospel, Bad Time, Pet, and Angel.
Oh wow!
Nice. That sounds like you put a lot of hard work into thinking about like this world. You know.
I did. I had many years to do so.
Oh, nice. That's
I wish you
beautiful.
luck with that.
Yeah, keep us posted.
I will. I'm excited for everyone to see it.
That's great.
I'll definitely be tuning in.
But
of your art.
Thank you. But so I'm not jabbering very much. So we can move on to the next person. My favorite character, I have 3. The lovely ink demon himself. If it has not been shown by one of my friends already, who sits and listens to me jab about the ink demon, Audrey, because she's an animator, and I love her personality. And sorry, Dave, but I hate her father.
Oh, that's cool.
It's always when I see Joey, it's like, ew, it's Joey. I'm sorry, Dave.
That's one of my favorite things if I'm watching someone do a playthrough or something and they make a comment like, yeah, I hate Joey. That's when I'll chime in and go, hi.
It's like, I love his design. Yeah. Hate his personality, hate what he's done. And then my last one is Betty. Betty does not. Betty needs to be taken away from Wilson.
Yeah.
I will take that woman out for tea. Because I'm pretty sure she won't drink anything else. But we love Betty.
We love
Betty. Yes. We love the ink demon. We love Audrey.
Can I just say the actor who plays Betty, Allie Murphy, is the absolute sweetest person you've ever spoken to. We haven't had her on a couple streams because she's had other things going on, but she is just she's even sweeter than Betty.
From the one stream that DA Games did, I saw that was like the first thing. I was like, that is so cool. And I was like seeing like all you guys, and it was like, that's cool. I hope they do more in the future. And then you guys did. I'm like, that is awesome.
Fun, huh?
But also, one more thing is just an idea for a love stream. Basically, make it into like a game stream.
Oh, like literally,
like just like a whole group gameplay thing where like interacting and we're all playing a game together.
Well, you know, that's been something I've been working on myself because I want to do a playthrough as Joey Drew. and we kind of did it a little bit on the very first stream playthrough with Will Ryan.
Yeah.
We kind of, all commented while he was playing through, but I would like to do a playthrough as Joey Drew. And if other actors from the cast are there, I'd like to have them read their notes when we find their notes. And, I know that streamers, game streamers, have a thing about backseat gaming. Well, in my stream, I want all backseat gaming. I want everyone talking. I want everyone to be making comments and having a good time. But the problem I'm having with all that idea is I had a TV that crashed. I got a new TV. The TV's up. I have that old PS4, and the PS4 is hooked up, but it's not communicating with my computers because I have all Mac products, and for some reason it's just not, the connection keeps crapping out. But I'm working on it. So my next phase is I have to get like a Windows laptop just for gaming, and once I get that hooked up, that is gonna happen.
Yeah. I'm
Better be
excited for it. That's going to be a reason to constantly check your Twitter. So be prepared, Dave.
Yeah. No, it's going to be an all-star playthrough of Bendy and the Dark Revival with Joey Drew. What are you doing?
Then also with that, you could do like funny moments in the minute of it, just as characters.
That's the intent. To just have
Lovely.
a big goof off session. I'm working on it.
Gary, really quick, what is who's your? Oh, wait, you said it already, right?
Yeah, I already said it. Do I have to repeat?
All I heard was not
I
Joey
love
Drew.
Demon.
No, my bad.
I doubt everyone here wants to sit and listen to that.
No, you're fine. I had a brain fart. Sorry, so you're fine. You're fine. I just had a brain fart, so. Like, I was like, did you say it? I just wanted to make sure. Next person we got, there we go, is Gotcha Angel, who is also unfortunately not able to join us, but they submitted this one.
We love, oh my gosh. Is that the cutest thing ever or what? I just love, Gotcha Angel's got the cutest work. I mean, and look at that, incorporating our little Inky Ducky right on top. Like, oh, does it get any cuter than that?
And the way it syncs perfectly on Bendy's like horns.
Yeah,
it's so perfect. Yeah, Gotcha Angel has the sweetest artwork, and also is just a sweetheart, like a total sweetheart, So just like anytime I see anything, it's just like, love it, can't not love it. Oh, I wonder if I have. Oh, there was another one that she did. Let's see. Oh, I don't have it right here. I was going to show you on a piece of paper. There's another one that I love so much.
See, this looks like a great like a card I would buy and send to someone, a thank you note or something like that.
Exactly.
I'm thinking of you.
I love it.
Thinking of you. That's awesome. I love that. And
That's
Gotcha
beautiful.
Angel.
Gotcha Angel, we love your stuff. We're so happy that you're part of this. I wish you were here, but hopefully next time.
Yeah,
you're amazing. Right?
Gotcha Angel, I'll try and contact you for the next one, hopefully. If there is a next one. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. No, I think you might like it. I think you might be starting a movement here.
There will be a next one.
All
Dun,
right.
dun, dun.
Last so here we have Cool Kid Kooky or Koki. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong.
Oh my God.
So good.
So cute.
That is really good.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, they're here.
I know. Oh. Seriously. Hi.
They're in chat. So do you want to say something or Cool Kid?
Oh yeah. Do you want to?
Where are you?
So cute.
It's so good.
I know. Like I'm so happy just seeing it, right? Both of these. Yeah. It makes you wanna do some kind of little dance.
Hello.
Hey, what's happening? I love your art.
Thanks.
Yes.
Good.
So darling.
Have you been drawing your whole life?
No, I just recently started drawing. I
Really?
really want to get into it.
You're into it.
Yeah, you're there. You're absolutely there.
You know what I love again is it takes me back to the beginning. You know, you start with a pencil and a piece of paper, and if you move on to digital art with a stylist or whatever programs you use, you can do that. That's great. But look at you. You got your pencil and paper, and that's pure. I love that.
Yeah, that's really good, especially for like somebody who's just getting into drawing too. That's really impressive. Like that's really good.
Thanks.
Yeah, I agree too. And just both of these, just to me, exude joy.
Yeah.
You know, and I love that. So it's just like, yay! You know, it's just a yay all around.
Yeah, there's like happy energy, like just bursting out of this.
Bursting.
Look at that.
I think it's that big old smile.
Yeah,
it's just that big
But
old
even
smile.
that, there's something, you know. I was with a group of women, and we were getting our pictures taken. We were on the beach recently, this last weekend, Sunday, and we were getting our pictures taken like this, and we're all standing together, and our arms are down. But the person who's taking our pictures said, "Put your arms out," and we all put our arms out. And the difference between the picture where our arms are down and when our arms are out screamed joy.
Little
So
details
this
can make a
reminds.
big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even just like, that's it. That changes everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So nice choice. Nice creative artistic choice of just joy
Thank
and
you.
openness.
So cool,
It's
kid.
a big honor.
Since you say you're new, what do you hope to do next? What's your next step in evolving as an artist?
I don't really know. I just want to make like cool pieces of art and show everybody.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
That's all
Yeah.
you need.
That's all you need, right? Just a passion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yay! Thank you. We're so excited.
This is ready to show off. That's awesome.
I know, right? So good.
All right.
Thank you.
Now, quick question. I've been asking this to everyone, but do you want to state your favorite Bendy character?
I like Bendy, Boris, Audrey, Porter. They're all really cool.
Porter.
All right. Porter. How can you not like Porter?
Bye, Bobby.
It's very nice talking to you all.
You too.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. Thank you so much.
Now on to the last one plus the bonus one.
Oh,
Woo!
So the last one is mine. I threw mine in here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice work. Oh yes.
So we got
Oh yeah.
we have the one on the right was one of my two entries for Sean Krisden's Inky print contest.
Yeah.
I love it.
And I tried to do like Bendy, like looking up at his like bigger ink demon form, pretty much. And like they're like communicating in some way. Like he's like, haha, or something like that.
They use echolocation.
True. Then the one on the right or left, I mean,
Echolocation
is like I've been redesigning like I'm not sure if Erin. I think Erin saw this, but I've been redesigning like the Bendy characters, like not redesigning them, but like making them like what if they were like making like rebooting like they're in color. So I decided like to give them like different color schemes and stuff. I think Bendy's probably like my favorite one out of all the ones I did. The ones I didn't, the only one I didn't do yet, like minus the comic characters, was I did not do Carly the Ghost yet from the Butcher Gang. She's the only one I did not do yet.
Oh
Everyone else I
wow.
did though.
Wow. Yeah,
so
I
good.
love that.
I'm almost getting like a Cuphead and Mugman feeling from some of this. Like just for some reason, just the way they're standing actually is it. It's not so much colors, but just like their posturing for somehow is making me think of like Cuphead and Mugman.
Thank you.
Because they look like
you
This looks like, again, to me, this looks like cells from an animation.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Brandon is a very big Cuphead fan.
I am.
Yeah. Oh,
Are you
here we
really?
go.
And
Mhm.
honestly,
I
so am
really
I.
am too. I think the style and the comedy is just spot on.
The game and the show are both amazing.
Yeah.
Great, just everything about them. I love them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
really well.
Very
Bendy and
hard
Cuphead are my
though.
two
Game
favorite
is
games
very
of all
hard.
time. So
Mhm. I
Me and
love it.
Brandon, we were playing the DLC that came out a little while
yeah,
back.
we were.
And we never beat Chef Saltbaker, did we?
No,
Or at least
we still
I
got to do
didn't.
that.
I don't know if you did, but when we played it together,
I
we
didn't
never
yet.
did. We never beat him, and we still can't. We were like,
We still haven't.
this boss. It's too hard.
And then last but not least, remember how I mentioned? Oh wait, I forgot to get my favorite Bendy characters. Boris the Wolf and Wally Franks are my two favorites.
I was gonna say that too. I like Wally Franks. He's funny.
Oh yeah.
They did a great job with him. And then last
Yeah.
but not least, we got my buddy Slime in a Scarf. It's the bonus submission because he gave me permission to put this in here. We got Bessie Slay Machine. It's like a little joke. So I have a an origin of what this is.
God. The origin to this is crazy.
Bestie in the sleigh machine.
So John was there too when it happened. I was playing through the original game, like in preparation for Dark Revival. I was doing what any Bendy fan was playing the original game. I had to go back and like see like finding little secrets and stuff. When I beat the game, we were on the final boss, and then like my friend, it was like almost 2 a.m. because I beat the game in almost one sitting.
We were sleep deprived.
Yeah.
Our brains were fried. Our brains were fried, and that's when we come up with the most dumbest stuff. And we just
And then my friend
Play
said,
Mario Kart.
"It's Bessie Slay Machine." Wait, what's up? And we all started dying. It was so funny.
Oh God,
Yeah,
I love it.
Maybe I'm
Yeah,
gonna play after.
I just recently saw this, and there was another piece with it as well. I can't remember what it was, but
Well,
there
no,
was,
it wasn't a piece. It was the comment at the time. Because my friend told me at first they didn't want me to tell anyone about it, like that they made it. So it was like them. It was like them, but like it was saying don't credit me. And then there's like the wolf from Puss in Boots. Like it was like him menacingly walking forward. But recently, like last night, he said if I let you credit me, will you put that in the end? At the end of the stream. I was like, yeah. So
Oh
Why
my
do you like
God,
mystery characters?
I love it.
Oh,
I absolutely love it.
it was
Thank
really
you.
funny. It was really funny at the time too. Like even funnier. I remember. Oh my, that was a long night, but it was fun.
yeah,
Oh,
it was
man.
great.
that's so good. Such good memories, right?
Yeah.
Oh my God, seriously. Like, yeah, this piece is just this bonus submission is just like mwah.
It slays.
I mean, what can we say? It speaks for itself, right? Yeah, it totally slays. And I
Slime,
love
if
it.
you're
I mean, it's just-
watching, I hope you're happy, buddy.
yeah, right. And we're happy that this came. So thank you so much. We're like so like overjoyed that we got this experience.
Yep.
Slime, I know you're gonna be watching this eventually, and look at what you did.
Yeah.
You made
Look
it.
at what you did. Look at what you did. It's amazing what you did here.
I like
I
how
mean,
you went outside the lines.
yes, right? No, yeah, definitely. Thought outside the box, right?
That's great.
All right.
Oh,
Well, that is all of the fan art we have. And
that's
I wanted to thank
amazing.
everyone for coming.
Yeah.
Everyone give yourself a round of applause.
Sent that in the group chat.
That's so cute.
Aw. What? That's amazing.
Here, may I take a screenshot of that right quick?
Oh wow, look
Thank
at
you.
that.
Yeah.
Wait, can I get a screenshot of that
Thank
right
you.
quick?
Oh my God. Mm-hmm.
I think I drawing on the chat because the other day I was doing a stupid challenge that I want to draw. You draw with the Van Ghost. You ask me for the sketch or the drawing, and I have the sketch. I send in the chat. Can I show?
Wow. Thank you. Your sketch is amazing.
Looks really good.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you.
Well, with that, I'm going to
Oh, I
conclude this
saw
episode.
that. I saw that.
Sorry, good. With that, I'm going to conclude this episode of Inky News. Thank you, everyone, for joining us.
You're welcome.
I'm going to stop the recording here. Have an incredible night, all you ink enthusiasts. Good night.
You too.
Thank you. Bye.
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 Good night. Good night. Goodbye.
The end.